Hey, thanks for hopping in that chat, guys. Good morning to you. Get some coffee ready. You know what time it is. It's Thursday, almost 10 a.m. That means it's time for KP in the morning. Let's wake up together. It's going to be a chill vibe. Christian, you're already in the chat. Thank you so much. Good morning, bro. Hey, do me a favor, share the live and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there. Help out the show. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Hey, that's a great idea, Christian. Get that coffee ready, guys. It's almost time. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Studio 2. I'm your host, DJ KP. This is a little show that I like to call KP in the Morning. Get that coffee ready, guys. We got to wake up together. We got to wake up the right way. Welcome to Tops Cut Off Studios, the greatest home recording studio in America. It's going to be some chill vibes today. I got a great sports section for you, a lot of great discussion topics, got a great music section, and of course a great random section that you're not going to believe. NFL free agency is heating up. You're dead to me. Find out who said that a little bit later and why they said it and who they said it to. Seriously, NFL free agency is really heating up. We got a great sports section for you. Christian, thank you for hopping in the chat. And good point that Christian just made there. In the mornings, you really should be listening to Bill Baker and Jessica in the Morning, the most iconic morning show in the history of the Eastern Shore, and that's coming from another morning show host right here. Second to none, Bill and Jessica show on Power 101.7. Shout out to them. They're the GOATs. They're the GOATs, y'all. All right, hop in that chat, everybody. Settle in and get ready for a great episode. I got a lot of good topics, a lot of good videos to show you. Kenny Flight was supposed to be here, but I think he's running a little bit late. Hopefully he shows up. It's always better late than never with Kenny Flight. Hey, shout out to Kenny Flight. He's really doing his thing. He's got a busy week too. Big St. Patrick's Day week for a lot of DJs. And big week for me. I got a big day in the studio after this. I think I locked in about 4 hours in the studio after this. It's going to be a nice day. Let me know what you're getting into today. And we're going to discuss it all here on KP in the Morning. Okay, we're going to start things off like we always do. KP's classic clip of the week. It's Thursday. That means it's Throwback Thursday. I want to show you some of my favorite clips. Sometimes it's a clip of just my DJ career. Sometimes it's a clip in show history. It could be anything. You know, I've been doing stuff for a long time around this area. And this clip kind of shows you that. And I just lost it. We'll get it back, though. Here we go. I found it. Let's do a little refresh so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because we're starting this episode off with KP's classic clip of the week. And this kind of shows you just the double life of a producer DJ. Check it out. It's going to be a busy week just like this for a lot of DJs. It's St. Patrick's Day weekend. Whole lot going on the shore. That's what my life is like, everybody. Really, really blessed to be able to do it. Always having fun. That's the life of a producer DJ. Sometimes I'm in the studio. Sometimes I'm in a crazy nightclub. Sometimes on the radio. It's a fun life, y'all. That's KP's classic clip of the week. Throwback Thursday. Hopefully you have a good Thursday. And hopefully you're having a good morning. Hey, let's start things off with the sports section. And somebody hop in the chat with Christian, all right? Don't be shy. We're all family here. We're all supporters of the show. Somebody hop in the chat. Let me know how your morning is going. Let me know how your coffee's tasting. All right, sports section. You know what? I might wait on the sports section, see if Kenny actually shows up, because Kenny really likes the sports section. He's supposed to be here. I don't know where he is right now. I'm alone in the studio, but it's okay. That's kind of what KP in the morning was supposed to be. I'm going to start things off with the random section in hopes that he is on the way. But he's probably sleeping. Let's get real. He's probably sleeping just like this guy right here. Anybody else feeling like this morning? Guy walking down the street notices just a pair of feet sticking out of a trash can. Anybody else feeling like this guy? I don't know. Kenny might be stuck in the trash can somewhere. He might have had a crazy night last night.
Mío, ¿cómo es posible este suceso?
That's crazy.
Dios mío.
That's how some people be feeling in the mornings.
¿Cómo es posible?
Not me. I got my coffee. I'm feeling pretty decent. Oh my gosh. Talk about feeling bad in the mornings. Check this out. This came on Eastern Shore Undercover. Where is this at? Person lying on the coffee counter from the wine rack in Fruitland, Maryland. My God. Now that's a rough night. When you just pass out on the coffee counter. I guess they didn't want to get on the floor and just too tired, just pass out on a table. No one can get coffee anymore. That's ridiculous. Fruitland Police Department was dispatched to the wine rack in Fruitland for a person that is lying down on the coffee counter. Who wants to deal with that shit? Daisy B, is that you? We can't really get a good look at it. I don't know. This could be Daisy. Let's see if we can zoom in. Confirmed. I'm just kidding, Daisy. Thanks for hopping in the chat. I can't even tell if that's a man or a woman. But whoever they are, they had a rough night. The coffee's not doing it. They need a nice nap on the coffee table. See, that's what really supercharges you. When you nap on the coffee table, you get a little bit of caffeine in your system, kind of through osmosis. But yeah, that's hysterical. That's local right there. Who wants to deal with that? They just called the cops on them. All right, now this is my favorite way to wake up in the morning. Shout out to these college girls going crazy. This is a really, really good tactic. Get yourself a little taser, all right? Ladies, you got a taser for self-defense. Can also kind of wake you up in the morning here. I'll show you what I mean.
Look. I'm scared. You're scared. If you...
And she's ready for her day. She's up and at 'em. Great way to get woken up this morning. I stick with the coffee.
Give it to Parker. Let him do it. Look. I'm scared. You're scared. If you...
We're all getting woken up this morning. This is the random section. I'm kicking things off with the random section. We're hoping that Kenny Flight does make it to the episode. He's supposed to be here in the hot seat. It's okay. He probably had a crazy night last night. He's trying to get woken up right now. He might need a taser or a coffee or something like that. He might need to lay down on the coffee table for a little bit. All right, Krispy Kreme. They're celebrating St. Patrick's Day with green donuts, and they'll give you a free donut if you wear green. And this applies to everybody in Salisbury because we actually have one of the bigger Krispy Kremes on the East Coast for some reason in Salisbury, Maryland. It's like one of the factories. It's like not just a store. It's an actual donut factory where they make like thousands of donuts. And you can actually go in there for a tour. I've never done it, but I just find it fascinating that we have that kind of Krispy Kreme in Salisbury right on Route 13. But if you go in there wearing green, they'll give you a free green donut. And that's on Sunday. I think St. Patrick's Day is Sunday. Shout out to Bert Kreischer coming to Salisbury, Maryland for St. Patrick's Day. Big show at the Civic Center. We talked about it last week, but I just wanted to remind you guys, if there's still tickets left, you might want to go get that because that's a big show coming to Salisbury. It's going to be a fun time. But yeah, green donuts, Krispy Kreme, wear your green shirt, go get a free donut. Tell them DJ KP sent you. And honestly, let's talk about Krispy Kreme for a little bit. That is the best donut in the world. I'll say it. I don't think it's even close. A fresh Krispy Kreme, hot and ready, original glazed. I don't know if the green ones taste any different, but they probably don't. Probably just food coloring. That's the best donut of all time. Dunkin' Donuts. I was on Instagram Live before this. My guy Zay said he was at Dunkin' Donuts getting some coffee. That's really all it's good for because Dunkin' Donuts are trash. They belong in the garbage bin. They taste like inner tubes. It's like plastic mixed with dough. This Krispy Kreme is exactly what it says. It's crispy, it's creamy, it melts in your mouth. Pause. Everyone always likes the pause button. Okay, now this is what everyone needs a little bit of in their life, especially in the mornings. I really like this clip. So we got a construction worker, happens to have a job outside of an elementary school, a pre-K, a kindergarten. And something I like about little kids is they always just want to, it always seems like they just want to be working adults, right? They're so fascinated with the working adult. And this construction worker is just digging a hole, and these kids are going crazy for him. It's like a cheering section. Yeah. Who doesn't need a little bit of that in their life? Every shovel full of dirt gets a cheer. And why do kids always sound the same? Any group of kids saying yay sounds exactly like this. It's like all kids have the same collective voices. So as you go about your day today at work or whatever you're doing, just imagine a group of children are watching and they're cheering you on, okay? Ultimate motivation. Y block. Next time you record a song, I want you to imagine a group of children are in the studio cheering you on. Next time you have a review on Studio 2 and no one's really feeling it, I want you to imagine we're just a group of children cheering you on. Okay, it's getting weird. Okay, we got some big podcast news. Big podcast news. I got the best live podcast on the Eastern Shore. This is the most viewed podcast of all time. And Shannon Sharpe dropped how much income it made. Shannon Sharpe says he made more money from Cat Williams' interview than any year he had in the NFL. So he made millions in the NFL. He made more money with one Cat Williams interview, one Cat Williams podcast. He made more money on that podcast than any 1 year in the NFL. Really shows you where the entertainment industry is at. That's what I'm going for right there. That's big podcast goals. Big podcast goals right there.
We're talking about how much money I made doing the Cat Williams.
Share the live, everybody. It's KP in the morning.
I just got the check. So whatever you think I made, 3X it.
Let me see.
So if you think I made
500,000,
3X it.
Let me
if
see.
you think I made $1 million, 3X it.
Let me see.
If you think I made $2 million, 3X it.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I got me a little something today with Ocho. Look at that, Ocho.
Oh,
I got it on John, man.
Hey, hold on. What's that?
Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sharpe. He's got a good show. He's got a good couple shows.
Hold on.
He's got this show with Ocho Cinco where they talk football. Then he's got Club Shay Shay, which blew up with the Cat Williams interview. He's a cool guy. He's a former Raven. He won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, I think. I'm a fan. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. He had the idea of having Cat Williams on his show, and he got paid for it. He said, whatever you think I made, 3X it. What if I think you made $1 billion? Can I 3X it? I don't know. But yeah, I really did enjoy that interview. If you haven't seen the Cat Williams interview, it is everything that everyone said it was. It is one of the greatest podcasts of all time. You definitely got to go find that interview. Kenny Flight is on the way. Kenny Flight, wow. This is actually really, really good segue. Kenny Flight is in the chat right now saying he's on the way, and we got a flight on the weekly warm-up right here in the random section. And this is not your everyday, ordinary flight. Breaking. United Airlines Boeing 777 loses a tire while taking off from San Francisco, and the tire hit the parking lot, crushed some cars in the parking lot. Look at that. You can see the tire falling from the aircraft. And a big aircraft like a Boeing 777. I think those tires, they got to be like, what do you think, tireless, something like that? Bigger, probably. One more time. See, the tire is falling. And now you can see the damage. Man, it probably just bounced all over the hoods of some cars there. Luck of the draw. Y Block, that is a bad day. You already hate traveling. Everyone already hates dealing with the airport. And then the plane you're on destroys your car. Hey, that didn't work out wheel well. When the wheel falls from the wheel well. That's a pun. Oh, this is a funny story. All right, it's no secret. I think the Biden presidency is the worst in history. It's just terrible. And check out how incompetent it really is. So, State of the Union address 2024. And look at all the typos they had on the official promo coming from the official Biden Twitter page. First off, it says live. Wait, you can't see that. First off, it says live, February 7th. That is not the date of the State of the Union address. They totally got the date wrong. The year they got wrong. I guess they just used the old template from last year. This was for the current State of the Union address, and the White House administration is so incompetent they couldn't even get the dates right. And I just thought that was really funny. Got the year wrong, got the date wrong. It's just so funny, man. This administration is hilarious. Very incompetent. And then here's a little taste of the address itself.
And our ability to have children in the future were at risk if she didn't.
That's our guy right there.
To have children in the future were at risk if she didn't.
Gotta love him, old Grandpa Biden. We don't have too much time with him left, guys, so enjoy it while you can. He's on his way out. Hey, Kenny Flight's on the way. This is about to be a great episode. Biden literally so senile, he said he's running for the U.S. Senate. I believe it. He says everything up there. And the media never wants to talk about it. If the media was like the media when I grew up in like the early 2000s, they'd be saying all the greatest jokes because the material that Biden gives like the political comedians, they should be roasting this man every single day because it's hilarious what he does. But we don't really hear about it because of all the fake news and all the brainwashing and political propaganda. Take me back to the early 2000s when everybody just spoke their mind. All right, what else we got in this random section? I really want to get to the sports section, but I'm kind of waiting for Kenny Flight. He's on the way. We need Aaron Rodgers in office. Hey, that's an interesting take from Y Block. So what, he can get injured on the first day in office, just like this NFL season? What's that going to do for us, huh? Then we have the vice president in there. All right, this is a good clip. Okay, this is one of my favorite clips of the morning. Everybody, pay attention. Let's lock in. Let's discuss. I'm a big justice guy, all right? I hate watching violence, but when it comes to justice, I can kind of make some exceptions. And this isn't too bad. Don't worry. I'm not about to show you something overly violent. But I got some security footage of a store, and the store owners, they got a little trick up their sleeve. They got a button behind the counter that locks that front door. And as you can see, it's a nice long hallway, a little bit of a walk from the front door to the counter. So they got some thieves have walked in and they think they're going to get away with the product. And check it out. They definitely don't. And the store owners get so excited. All right, they're looking at it. They grab it, they go. He hits the button. The door is locked. They are fucked. Taking the jacket off, and they are about to get busy. I hate a thief. That's justice. And the best part of the video is just the store owners going, yeah. Lock the door. Trapped. Trapped like rats. Something about it. Like, if this was just somebody minding their own business, getting mugged, I couldn't watch the video. But I can watch this because the thieves get what's coming to them, you know? These guys took the risk of having their own store. Maybe they just work for an employee, or maybe it's their own store. Either way, man, they're fighting for what's theirs. And that's true justice. I like that. What do you think, guys? Is that justice? You ever been in a moment like this? Somebody drop a comment for me. Okay, this I didn't realize was actually a thing that could happen in real life, so I just kind of put it in the weekly warm-up. I feel like my parents always warned me about this as a kid, and I became so hyper-vigilant to avoid it that I never even came close to getting my shoes ate by an escalator. But it can happen. I didn't think that was possible, but Buddy got both his shoes. He wasn't paying attention at all. He was texting. He was texting. He was definitely on the phone. Good thing he's not wearing his best Jordans or whatever. Those shoes are already ate up, torn up. Kenny Flight is in the studio, y'all. What's up? Hey, I know he just woke up. I know this guy just woke up. You're good, man. Hey, better late than never when it comes to the flight, man.
That's on me, Chad. That's on me.
Hey, you're good, man. Pop those headphones on. Kenny Flight in the studio. You know, I saved the sports section for you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. I got a call from a friend. And also, my girl called me like, you better get your ass up. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh.
Daisy B by chance?
No, my boy Chris, he watches on YouTube. And then it was my girl, like I said. Like, so I just woke up like 10:07 and just.
Wait, so who in the chat told Kenny Flight to wake his ass up?
Like,
that's hilarious.
That's yeah, like because I woke up at like 10:07. I booked it over at like 20.
That's kind of the appeal of the show. This is a live show. Anything could happen. Definitely no worries, my friend. Good to have you here. Everybody's going crazy for Kenny Flight right now.
I appreciate it. Let me wake up. What I miss, Kev? Goddamn. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, tap in with the chat real quick. I'm gonna give you a little bit more headroom on your angle.
All right, sounds great to me. All right, how's everybody doing? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh, hey, what's up, Days?
That's looking good now.
Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect.
We got him looking fresh.
Appreciate it.
He's got the hat to the back, looking good.
Oh yeah, I'll switch it up this. What's up, Charlie?
All right, so do we have anything else in the random section we want to get to? Nah, let's go right to the sports section. That's the main highlight. I feel like KP in the morning kind of turned it into a sports section show, you know?
Hey, I'm all for it. Hey, it just keeps us going the whole time.
All right. Oh, wow. This is a good one. I do like this clip a lot. Let's make it bigger so you can see it.
All right, let's get at it.
So, Kenny, he's really into the gym. This guy goes to the gym. This is a strong kid right here. And I love gym clips like this because it just makes me cringe, man. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
You ever see people at the gym like this, man?
Man, they go ahead, they put all that time in, or they don't know what they're doing. And I've seen this one before. This guy definitely bit off way more than he could chew.
And first off, I just want to say, if you're box squatting off of a milk crate, it's time to add more weight. A milk crate, that should be cracking under that weight.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's below 90
A plastic
degrees.
box? So, yeah, he's box squatting on a plastic box, but the form, this is called ego lifting. This is what you call it, everybody. This guy
Shout out my girl for waking me up again.
And this guy is literally breaking his spine, trying to get a little bit stronger.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, but if you weren't suffering from stage 1 arthritis,
Yeah, what's that called? Scoliosis? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, scoliosis.
Dude, look at him.
Dude,
and people do this a lot. They put too much weight because they're trying to get their muscles a little bit bigger. Meanwhile, their spine is being destroyed. And look at him walk. Look at him walk.
he's walking like a post-Mortal Kombat finisher.
Oh my gosh,
dude. His spine was like this, and I was like,
dude. He would be more beneficial if he just did like some yoga and just like fix
I was
himself.
just about to say
You know?
yoga too. Buddy, you need to like bulk up like 20 more pounds. Like,
Oh my god, because he's trying to bulk up so much, but he's destroying himself.
his whole body just cramped up. You see the way arm is like going in there.
And who is this trainer behind him helping him out? He don't know shit. He's destroying this kid.
I was gonna say like that was probably the worst spot I've seen in my life.
Because like he should be saying
You're
put less weight on the
get
bar.
low, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I get low with him.
Don't destroy yourself like that at the gym this morning, everybody. Do better. Do better. Let's see what else I got. That's the first clip of the sports section. This is
It's
gonna
like,
be
come
good.
on, Kev. I already woke up with back problems. So you get in that mind state too. You're like, gosh.
Okay,
Give me like 5 seconds, everybody. I know I'm so drowsy right now. I promise I'm gonna wake up.
Yeah, he's just in a slumber. He's in a slumber. Okay, Kenny, this is a suggestion. Maybe we do this. Maybe we do this to wake you up. Okay, this is a great clip.
Okay, before we start, this
Yep.
no more toe stuff like last week, right?
And no
okay,
toe stuff.
Okay, I had to clarify. If you saw last week, you know where I'm getting.
You
at,
have
but-
to tune into last week. One of the craziest clips of all time in KP in the Morning last week. You know what we're talking about if you tuned in. Go check it out. But yeah, no toe stuff this week.
Okay, thank God.
This is one of my favorite clips. This is how I actually get woken up in the morning, every morning. Okay, just like this gentleman right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot, baby boy. I've seen this one before.
Joe, that ain't good enough.
Let me get another joke.
You know what? We're starting from the top. You have to see the first slap too and everything.
Joe, that ain't good enough. Come on, Joe. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You make it block.
I love it.
Dude.
Pure testosterone at its finest.
Come to the mouth. You can't just smack me and don't hit me hard. That's bullshit. When you hit a motherfucker, you hit that motherfucker.
You hear what he's saying? He goes, "You got to have blood come out my mouth."
I want to taste it.
Dude, guys like this exist in the world.
Just let it ride one more time, and can we appreciate the R2D2 scream this man lets out? At the end of
Yes,
the
you're
video?
right.
Like,
You're
like-
right. That's hilarious.
Like he's just going off like, man, I can't taste it. I gotta taste it. How the hell you want me to wake up? And then wait for it.
Yeah. Kick the ass. Let's go.
It literally sounds like R2D2 like crashing down the
Come
hallway.
on, Joe.
Dude, that is one of my favorite clips in NFL history. Something about that just gets me going. Like that guy don't give a fuck what anyone thinks.
Oh, not at all.
Doesn't even care. He's going to do what motivates him. He's a monster of a man. And if you want to get in his way, good luck to you. You know,
I was gonna say like 6'7", 300 plus pounds. Yeah, absolutely not.
Daisy B says, take out the taser. That's what he needs. But Kenny, you ready? Let's do this. All right, you're going to get up and we'll try this out.
Okay. What we trying now?
I'm going to slap you in the face a couple times. You're going to go, come on, that's not good enough, KP.
You got any liquor?
Okay, yeah. Maybe later. Maybe later. If we get 30 likes on the live, I'm going to do that to Kenny Flight. And it'll turn into Kenny Plight.
Yeah, I was gonna say. At the point I'm gonna be pronouncing my own name wrong.
All right, that is one of my favorite clips in NFL history. Glad to bring it to you. There you go. He's getting woken up now. Oh yeah, and this is another clip just to kind of show you what that last clip showed you. There's two types of people in this world, and one type of the person goes to the NFL. All right, this is what it looks like when an NFL prospect is working out with high schoolers. You know, because he's in high school. This is what it looks like. Just a monster amongst children. I don't know who that is, but
I don't know. This sounds like it's about to be a funny video because. Oh wait, no, that's his actual practice.
yeah, this is just him in high school.
I thought you were joking around. Yeah.
No, this is really a high schooler. You know, before he made it to the NFL. This is what NFL players look like in high school. This is a high schooler.
Oh, okay. Just make it like.
Yeah, I set that up kind of confusingly. This is a high schooler, and he is an NFL
No,
prospect.
you weren't confusing. It took me a second. I got to open up my eyes because that guy looks like he's on the freshman team right now compared to everybody else. Like, that's insane.
I'm trying to figure out who it is. Someone said, I'm pretty sure it's Olu. O-L-U. I don't know who that's referring to. Not important. But, you know, that's what an NFL player looks like in high school.
I have been seeing this trend, and this is probably like the fourth guy in like the last year, where these cats, they ain't like when we were in high school, Kev. These are some grown men in middle school. I'm talking like 6'2", 200 plus by 7th grade, and I'm like...
Always seem to be in Alabama or something, right?
Yeah, LSU, Alabama,
Texas,
Georgia.
Texas.
Texas, like...
We grow some big kids in America, man. We do. I don't know how
Not
we
in
do it.
Salisbury, apparently. I'll tell you that. Not right here. Like,
know-
I haven't seen that pig in a minute, man.
Maybe not the Victor Wembanyama type, but we get them big boys down south. And
Yeah,
that's
hearty,
crazy. Yeah.
cornbread. I'm telling you. Little twang for your bang, son.
And this is truly one of the best sports stories of the week. You got to love this one. Check out what Tiki Barber said to Saquon Barkley. You see this? Because he got traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, and Tiki Barber, longtime New York Giants running back, probably the best in franchise history. In wake of Saquon Barkley getting traded to the Eagles, he has a quote on it. He says, "You're dead to us, Saquon. Good luck. You're dead to me." Crazy, right?
Man, so that being said, the Giants organization has been playing yo-yo with Saquon Barkley for the last 3 to 4 years, or since he's became a New York Giant. And Tiki, in all due respect, too, you had a team, you had a line set up behind you. When Saquon got in the league, he had retiring Eli Manning. On top of that, a quarterback that has been tossed opportunity after opportunity. Yes, he got the biggest steal contract because I don't understand how Daniel Jones got $112 million.
Yeah, that was wild.
And it's at that point, if I'm Saquon, I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm looking out for numero uno, and I'm getting out of hell's dodge while I can and getting my worth, because not only did his team franchise tag him last season, it's like, what do you expect? The man's giving it all after all, a major ACL and PCL repair, and on top of multiple ankle problems.
Yeah, he's had major injuries, right?
But the man, he just keeps powering through it. He's like a bull, man.
It's amazing that he can injure his knees because his legs are like tree trunks. And you know what I'm saying?
They
really are.
Squashing. They're crushing watermelons.
I think he squats like 800 pounds, like 1,000 pounds or something like that.
It's something stupid. Like, he can do like 705, like 3 times 5.
And I love how Tiki Barber is literally speaking for the entire franchise. You're dead to us, not me. You're dead to us. He's speaking for everybody.
I'm confident Tiki got a ring, but like I'm not.
Yeah, because Tiki played with Eli, right?
I want to say
Eli
it was that year, like
Jeremy
06.
Shockey. Jeremy Shockey was playing with Tiki. Remember Jeremy Shockey? He was a monster. That tight end, that white tight end.
Yeah. And then Victor Cruz too. They had Victor Cruz. I want to say he was part of that squad. I can't remember off the top of my head. Again, I'm trying to wake up, but I do know enough about current NFL to where, like, I know for a fact that Saquon was your number one option. You did him dirty by not paying him because the running back market's been the shit since.
Well,
Todd
he's
Gurley.
never had success in New York. I don't think Saquon, because he wasn't on.
They
any
only
of
won.
the
They only
Super
made
Bowl
playoffs
teams, right?
once.
Yeah, one time.
And it was wild card, and they shouldn't have even been there. I'll say my Commanders should have been in there, but over them that year.
Well, playing off of that a little bit, check out this next story. Hopefully this is a joke. I don't know, though. You all be the judge. Look at this quote, because Geno Stone, I think he got traded to the Bengals. He led the Ravens in interceptions last year. Lamar Jackson with the quote, and he ats him, too. He tags Geno Smith. You're dead to us. You're dead to me.
Where
Is
did
that
Geno
real?
Stone go again?
I think he went to the Bengals. Led the Ravens in interceptions last year.
So
A lot of people are dead to former teammates this offseason.
So we're at this weird point where a lot of people made breaking points in their season last season.
Because it's like a family, man. NFL teams, man, it's serious. It's not like the NBA where it's like, see you later, bro. Hopefully you make a big bag. I don't give a shit. It's like these guys really care. It's like, well, I thought we were brothers, man.
Yeah, so it's like in NBA, you got those 82-game seasons to where, like, all right, I'm going to at least play my boys. Seem like 2-3 more times, going to grab dinner, going to get the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, they're building brotherhood because the way the Ravens were, a lot of teams were.
Ravens are tight-knit.
And I forgot, there was a Raven also you posted on a story. It's like, hey, happy for you know bad beef. Hopefully you go 0-17.
I did see that too. That was a good one because we had another player that was actually, he goes by Patrick Queen. That's his name. Patrick Queen.
Patrick
I really like him. He's a linebacker. Went to the Steelers. So these Ravens are going to other AFC North teams. Went to our biggest rival, and then our tight end, his name is Isaiah Likely. He says, hey, good luck to you, or not good luck, all good, but I hope you go 0-17 for the rest of your career.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the thing about these division games, division rivals. Like, they are going to go with the rivals they play the most.
I mean, imagine if you went over to another podcast. Imagine you went to another podcast and started working with them. You know what I mean? How would I feel?
Exactly.
Obviously, I wouldn't care. You can go do any podcast you want. I'm just joking.
Buddy, I can barely make it on time for this podcast. So you don't got to worry about that too much. But the main thing is when it comes to those division games, just short and sweet. That's the most time the coaches interact. There's probably a lot more devil in detail, and
It's going to be weird seeing Patrick Queen 2 times a year on the other side of the field.
Patrick Queen and Isaiah Zone both had killer seasons, so I get it. They want to get the money over like long-time liability because you don't know if they're going to get hurt the next game. So I get it to the extent they got to look at themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But that looks fake as shit to me because Lamar would never say that. He is too much of a big public
I think
figure.
he was just kind of making fun of what Tiki Barber said. Hopefully.
Or if it was, I mean, seriously, yeah. I think it's all in good
But it might
taste.
be real because, I mean, he switched teams. He went to a rival, went to the Bengals. I really like Geno Stone. Man, we're losing a lot of good players, but we're gaining a lot of good players.
Hey, if like you said, he was having a killer year, I would route off that success, try to make the money instead of holding off getting a ring because not everybody gets paid after you get a ring.
Yeah.
So, give or take, it's a lose. Trust me, I get it. The Commanders, like, we are picking up everybody from Dallas right now. So, because we had Dallas' old head coach. So, it's.
And speaking of free agency, the Ravens did make noise. Everyone's talking about Derrick Henry coming to Baltimore.
And that man now gets free crab cakes for life.
And that's the exact story I just pulled up because that is the main takeaway from this signing, right? He gets the best crab cake in the world whenever he wants.
Old Eastern Shore.
Yeah.
Little Old Bay Reliable. Like
Old Bay Reliable. That is a great nickname.
I just thought that was
Did you just think of that?
Yes, I did.
Kenny, when you're tired, you're actually pretty genius. That's a really good nickname. Old Bay Reliable. That's what we're going to call Derrick Henry from now on.
I need you to watch out. Kevin's going to start putting melatonin in my coffee.
But yeah, I've never actually been to Jimmy Seafood, but the pictures look incredible. It really looks like the best crab cake ever.
We're going to have to check it out one time.
Yeah,
go hit a tailgate.
And the Ravens, they really go to this restaurant all the time. If you go there on like a Saturday or a Friday, not a Sunday, they'll probably be playing. But you might find a Ravens player there, and they really roll out the red carpet for him too.
Oh, 100%. And if you also follow Jimmy Seafood account too, you see all these athletes like Pat McAfee. He goes on his podcast, talks about it. Pro wrestlers, like a lot of people.
And they constantly get in a beef with PETA. Do you know about that?
Who's PETA?
PETA, the animal rights group.
PETA.
PETA, yeah, not Griffin, not Griffin.
Yeah, I was like, PETA.
PETA. But, yeah, Jimmy Seafood, because, I mean, PETA even sticks up for crabs. It's so hard to not think of PETA Griffin. But they even stick up for crabs, and they make what they did, PETA, they put up a billboard right next to Jimmy's kitchen that says, "I am not food," or something like that. And it's a picture of a crab. And then Jimmy's put up a billboard right next to that billboard that has a crab now covered in Old Bay and steamed, and it says, "Now I am." So, yeah, that's another funny thing about Jimmy Seafood.
That's awesome, actually. I love that.
But that's just a little side note. Let's get back to the NFL free agency.
PETA? All right, I'm done.
You're good, man. This guy is actually pretty polarizing. Let me know what you think of this guy right here. He's made a splash into free agency. He's in Atlanta now. He's got the Dirty Bird chain.
My captain.
I like Kirk, man. I like him a lot.
If you have the opportunity to watch the Quarterback Show on Netflix, you get an inside value as a person. I've known him like this since he was a Washington Redskin, which are called the Washington Commanders now.
I forgot. Dude, you guys let go of a legend. He should still be the Redskins quarterback. What the fuck?
I don't get it. He brought us to the playoffs against the Green Bay Packers. We lost in the wild card round of 2015, 2016, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think he's a great player.
And yeah, that's what happened. We let go of him. We picked up Alex Smith, and it just never worked out. He's been having great success in Minnesota. Shout out to his agent, though, too. His agent always gets in the bag. I don't know how he finessed $180 million for 4 years out of Atlanta. Definitely was thinking he was projected more to 120 to 160. Mm-hmm. That's just good on him.
Well, did you see what Cam Newton said about him? He was kind of saying how he doesn't deserve that kind of money. He's 1-12 in his career in the playoffs. He's not a good quarterback. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he's just been on some pretty mediocre teams in his career.
I was going to say, he's been a fantastic, if you're looking for completion percentage.
Like, were the Redskins ever that good on his teams? Were the Vikings ever that good when he was playing for the Vikings? No, but he had them pretty decent.
Yeah, like I was going to say, the Vikings, he took into the second round of playoffs. Like,
he had a hell of a wide receiver.
Actually, twice. Double J, too. And then also the 1 year with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
When Stephon Diggs did the catch against the New Orleans Saints. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. That's what kind of led them up to get Double J. But, yeah, Captain Kirk, man, dude.
Seems like a nice guy.
Dude, yeah. That's your definition of a good old Christian boy right there, kid.
Yeah, the two little mini Kirks right there smiling. Good boys. They got chains, too. Nice. I wonder who gave him that.
freaking Bajan Robinson just has the whole Cousins family. Hey, welcome. I got you iced out, bro.
You know what? I was thinking for some reason that was in their house, but no, you can see the Falcon logo behind him. I guess that's some like head office in
Yeah,
Atlanta
that was
Falcons.
probably the contract signing.
Yeah, and he brought his kids with him. That's great, man. Great family, man. I like Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah. You cannot be disappointed with him.
All right, major curse alert. I had no idea about this curse. You like Kyrie Irving?
Oh, you don't know about the logo curse?
I didn't know about the logo curse.
Okay, Kev, let me fill you in real quick. It happened since 1960-something when
so many people have been logo cursed by the Celtics, by Lucky. That's what the mascot's called, Lucky.
So if you watch it's a show that just got canceled. It's on HBO Max or Max now. Winning Time, Lakers Dynasty Story. It stars John C. Reilly. And it's
that's a good series. Yeah.
Yeah, it talks about the 70s Lakers. And also, Magic, you and that lead actor that plays you in that show, they need a DNA test. That's your kid, bro. You already admitted catching over 400 bodies.
Oh my
in the
gosh,
80s.
yeah.
That's your kid. Anyways, long story short, they even have that little like Lucky Charms, like leprechaun laughing in the background when they get to the Boston Arena. And it terrifies players. Because
what do you mean? They play an audio of a laughing leprechaun?
Just to hyphen on the scene in the show.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That would be terrifying if you hear that you walk in and like.
Did they really do that in real life though?
That's what I was about to say. That would be terrifying.
Yeah, it would.
If they had that.
They should.
But it's been a thing since like Bill Russell was a player. Because Jerry West, because they even say in the show he got one ring. He should have had 5, but Bill Russell just kept taking him out.
And it's even affecting players in modern times. Look at this. Kyrie Irving is now 0-10. 0-10. Hasn't beat the Celtics since he stomped on Lucky's face right there at center court. That's a real curse, man.
I'm not 100% confident, but I remember that night. This game happened a couple weeks ago. I think he actually missed the game-winning shot, too.
Oh, wow.
So
Lucky blocked that. Lucky definitely blocked that shot.
Or a 7-3 Porzingis' hand just got into vision too. That's insane. But
it might just be the fact that the Celtics are really good. Maybe they've been good for a while.
Dog, I'm a diehard New York Knicks fan, and I'm like right now on the edge of my seat because we just got OG back and we're looking good.
And I don't know if maybe it was Lucky's curse or the Brooklyn Nets curse, because we talked about this last week a little bit. But that team was one of the most underwhelming teams of all time. Durant, Irving, Harden, Curry, Aldridge, Griffin, Millsap. And they did nothing.
Man, like that's 7 All-Stars. Well, other than
that's an All-Star team, yeah. That's kind of an All-Star team. Well, that's Seth.
That's what I was saying.
I thought you said Steph, but yeah, it's Seth.
Yeah, other than Steph, yeah. Steph, we got love for you. You still shoot a play.
Hell yeah. I mean, Steph, though, he had a bad week. Caitlin Clark broke his record. Most 3-pointers in college career history.
I knew that was going to be coming.
Caitlin Clark is the truth. She broke Pistol Pete's record that no one ever thought would be broken. She has the most points in college history.
Didn't she also break Jimmer Fredette's record too?
She broke all the records. So what's his record? Is it 3-pointer? Is it points in general? I love Jimmer.
Most jump shots in a game or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, because you remember Jimmer had that trigger.
Oh man, he scored. I think he scored 71 at some international league last week.
And it's wild. It's like that's the weird thing about college ball nowadays is like some of these guys can freaking hoop. Then they transcend to the league and then it just, I don't know what happens. It's like, it's like that Space Jam scene. They get all their mojo sucked out. But then they go to Taiwan or the Chinese league and then boom, they just snap. Mm-hmm. Like Jeremy Lin's on a recession right now in the Vietnam.
Is he still playing?
Dude,
over in Vietnam?
Dude, he shot 10 for 12 from 3 and had 44 the other day, and then another 42. I'm like, why are you not in the league? You're a former champion, too.
There's a lot of good players balling out internationally, huh?
Man, it's... Kev, we could fill up a whole show about how that's a thing. Like,
I was looking for that Jimmer Fredette career high that just happened. But yeah, it might have been 80. He just went off like last week.
I know she's always on the verge, like crushing some kind of record too. Every time she steps on the court.
And here's the clip I was just looking for. Yeah, Caitlin Clark. This is her beating Steph Curry's record. This is the shot. Most threes in college basketball history. She's the best female basketball player of all time. She really is the Jordan. She really is the GOAT already.
I was going to say, like Like, what do you do as a coach when you have this kind of caliber of player?
It's called having the green light, Kenneth. Right?
It's just like, I'm just going to sit down like, all right, I'm going to coach everybody else except you. You already got it.
Does anyone ever go, oh, come on, pass the ball when she shoots? No, there's no way, right?
They're just, that's her show. You just got to let her drive. Like,
more three-pointers than Steph Curry in college. More points than Pistol Pete Maravich. No one thought that record ever be broken. Crazy.
Pistol Pete was nasty.
I used to love watching that Pistol movie when I was a kid. Did you ever see that? It was the biopic about Pistol Pete.
Oh, I did not.
It's really good. It motivated me and my brother to be good basketball players very, very greatly.
Oh, that's dope. Actually.
It went over all his little drills he did as a kid. I mean, he
like
used
with
to
the chair
train
and
from sun up to sundown. Yeah, a lot of good dribbling drills, passing drills, shooting drills. He was really revolutionary. Go check out Pistol Pete Maravich. Go check out his highlights, honestly. All right, Wemby's brother, Oscar, already 6'8" at 16 years old. We were talking about how we growing pretty big in America. They're growing pretty big over in New Zealand, too.
Oh, I thought he was French. Okay.
I think he lives in New Zealand. I wonder, though. Let's check it out.
Yeah, you could be like, I'm just still stunned by the fact it's 6'8" at that age. Like dog. Like, how do you not have back problems?
Yeah, right? He's actually hasn't had any injuries.
What's the saying?
He's from Paris.
Yeah, I thought they were French. Yeah, because they
born in Belgium, from Paris. He's from all over the place.
Yeah, because like he had the nickname growing. Well, Wemby had the nickname the Eiffel Tower Killer. Like on the court.
Oh, cool.
So that's why, because like, dude, he's fucking tall.
Acquired French nationality by naturalization on 10th of February 2003. Yeah, he's all over the place. He's very European, but yeah,
you said European.
He might be too. Let's get into.
But yeah, no, his brother being that tall that early in age is an insane thing right now. Like,
kind of looks just like him too. 6'8" at 16. Not going to quite get to 7'4", I don't think, but he's going to be pretty tall.
I feel like they're going to have that like anti-combo effect to where like Wemby's going to be such a household name. It's like, hey, you got to get my brothers now. Like, you just got to put him on the team.
Seriously, it's going to be just like how do you say his name?
Antetokounmpo.
And his brother, because his brother is supposed to be the worst player in the entire league, right? That's what everyone says.
That's like, he's the walking meme. It's like,
we'll call him the Greek Freak. The Greek Freak's brother is like the worst. That's what they say.
Yeah, the Greek Leak.
The Greek Leak.
Like, I'm just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm sorry, I put Kenneth Faried on that team over him. Mm-hmm. And also, that's like, I saw that kind of 3-dot highlights the other day too. I was like,
but I think you're right. Wembanyama is so popular. His brother will probably be in the league one day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you know this, Wembanyama has the most viewed NFL clip in the history. Sorry, I said NFL. Has the most viewed NBA clip in the history of the league.
I was going to say he should not be in football beds. He's just too skinny at that point.
That would be a wreck. Yeah. Over the middle, him catching a pass over the middle. Don't want to see that.
Oh, my God.
But in the history of the NBA, he has the most viewed clip. And it's just a clip of him dribbling down the court and dunking on somebody.
It's like 4 steps.
Something like that. But it's a pretty basic clip, but people just watch it over and over again because they're so in awe of how long he is, you know. But let's get into one more NBA clip. I keep wanting to say the NFL because the NFL is so hot right now.
Man, it's that free agency, man. $2.1 billion spent in 2 days.
I'm a big fan of the Joker and the Nuggets. They say this is the most unguardable play in the NBA right now.
Oh, good old lob to AG.
Yep. Really seems unstoppable.
Man, I saw that one coming in since I saw the trade happen last year, and I was like thinking like, all you need is just Jokic to post up and wait for that backdoor cut. And that's exactly what's happening. And it's like that's
Jokic requires a double team on the block, and you got another guy right here.
The free in the lane. Like, yeah, it's perfect. It's like you can't stop that. And if you do cover that, then you're going to be stupid enough to leave like KCP and Jamal Murray out there for 3.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, Jokic is breaking NBA records that have never, ever been done every single night. The other night, he had 30, 15, 15, and 6 steals. Only player ever to do it.
And if I'm not mistaken, too, the game wasn't even over yet. He dropped it, and Bam got like a free steal. Like, it was the most uneasy steal. He dropped the ball at 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And then he basically
said, you can have it.
He went over, hugged his friends and stuff, and then Bam was like, okay, I'm going to stab stuff in my sheet.
I got a steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Jokic. He's breaking all these records. And the other night against the Wizards, I actually sent you that post. I think he had 15, 15, and 15 and was 10
It was
for 10
like literally
from
the day after we did our last week's show, and
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about the records he's setting, and of
It's
course that had
every
to be on the
night.
Magic. I mean on the Wizards. It was hilarious.
I mean, I think people need to start waking up and putting him in the GOAT debate because, especially if he wins an MVP and a championship this year, he's in the conversation.
I got a couple buddies that are diehard Philly fans and still will not get out of the subject. Oh, and the real MVP is hurt. I'm like, Embiid, like, bro, he's been out for over 20 games already. It just
Yeah, he's not even eligible anymore. Do you know that?
yeah, no.
They made a new rule this year because of Embiid, and then he already broke it first year.
The only person who I feel bad for that rule, and I love that rule other than this, is Tyrese Halliburton, because he's had a crazy season.
Mm-hmm.
And just because of him actually rolling his ankle or like straining his Achilles, like he's ineligible now for all NBA honors and season honors because he'd easily get MIP.
Yep. Because Embiid, he leads the league by far in points per game, but he doesn't play a whole lot of games. So that's where that factors in. And for a little bit there, Jokic led the entire league in total points, total assists, and total rebounds. Isn't that crazy? All right,
Parlays right.
let's get into the NFL. They're thinking about an 18-game season. What do you think? Good idea, bad idea? They're kind of messing with history. That's what I think about it. It's like all the other seasons in league history had 17 games. The records are based on 17-game season. All the record books are going to be fucked up if you put an 18-game season in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just a reach. Leave it as it is, because also you got to realize there's a whole postseason after the 17 games.
Yep.
And these guys are probably worn to dog shit by week 15.
It's a money
12.
grab. It's a money grab, right? None of the players probably had this idea.
There's going to be a lot of rejections on that ballot. I'm not even worried about it. That is not going to happen.
I tell you who's happy about it, though. This Steelers fan. He probably wants 18 games.
Kev, I think you're blind. He's a Raider.
Yeah, he wants to give the Raiders a little bit more money. He's not satisfied with the amount of money.
I ain't
he's
gonna
giving the
lie.
Raiders.
Like some of the old school Raiders, like fans, they went in.
They made a reputation
on
for
the
sure.
Signs, the costumes, the gear, everything.
One of the greatest fan bases in sports history. They got a infamous reputation. Hey, a lot of people, they like the idea of road tripping around America and seeing all the best ballparks as far as like baseball ballparks. Well, the A's, they got a new ballpark, and you might want to put this stadium on the list because it looks incredible, man. I'm going to make that bigger for you.
There we go.
That'd be nice, right?
Ooh.
I'm not even into baseball, but I like going to the stadiums. I do like going to the games if it's a nice day. Look, it looks like that.
The spear.
It looks like the Sydney Opera House to me a little bit.
That's right. Well, I was also thinking the way the interior looked is like they're going for like a lot of spear stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of spherical objects kind of overlapping. Yeah, it kind of looks like that Sydney Opera House over in Australia.
I completely agree with that. 100%.
And it's just a baseball stadium. Looks like one of the most artsy buildings of all time. But yeah, I'd go there.
I was just trying to figure out, like, what happens if you lose a ball up there?
Yeah, right.
But
Can they still hit it into the bay?
Yeah, that's still dope though. That is, and then in the on-screen projection, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, what is this? Is this like some kind of? Looks like some kind of force field grid. Like the ball just kind
Like it's probably like
you see like electric like shock come out, hit something. And stops,
oh, dude,
falls.
that would be sick. Like the ball hits it for a home run, and then you see the total foot measure, and has just like the glass shatter effect, but really just stops the ball in this place.
But
That'd be cool.
Yeah, honestly, what is that? Are those LED screens that are just showing the
It probably
city?
will be. That's what I was trying to go off about the spear, because they have the
Oh.
whole spear with the LED stuff, and I was like, oh, it probably is going to have the same effects, because I saw the way the stat board was on the side.
Oh yeah, look at the board. Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool. I would like to go there and check it out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, okay, they're going with a lot of that 4D technology, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 4K. I think it's actually like 18K or something like that.
Yeah, it's 18K, but it's like it's supposed to be like 4D because it's more than 3D. It's like the projections are coming out.
Oh yeah, I do know what you mean.
That's what I was trying to say. Sorry about that.
Love the new technology. Love the new technology. Hey, we talked about this last week, and it actually helped make that episode of KP in the Morning the most viewed episode of KP in the Morning so far. We got to talk about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul a little bit more, man. It's coming. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are about to be in an exhibition boxing match. It's going to be a 27-year-old versus a 58-year-old officially. And this is what this 58-year-old actually looks like right now training.
Oh.
Dude, the amount of torque that his body can produce is pretty incredible. Because he just twists those hips, you know? That's where he gets all that power.
I'm really hoping that he just has the mat on his, like, so close to his cheek, because at that last hook just looks like he knocks his trainer out. Like,
whoa, yeah, it's right by his nose. He's got a nose job, yeah.
Oh, there ain't no nose job. It's just no nose.
It's just looking like this. Hey, what's up?
Chad's getting after you, too. I see you, Daisy.
Baseball is mostly fun to watch in person. Yeah, right? If it's a nice day, you get a hot dog or something, a beer.
Yeah, like
big, tall beer.
That's the only time I could think about it, because I tried watching baseball multiple times. I even played it 1 year when I was a kid. I get the concentration skill. I just can't watch it.
Yeah, really. I get the difficult level, but it's just kind of boring unless you're there in person watching.
Oh, 100%.
And here's some highlights of the opponent of Mike Tyson. This guy looks pretty tough. You know about this guy? This is the guy he's boxing.
I've been waiting for like the Disney and Vine days to pop up on him. And it's like, oh shit, here we go.
Dude, this is literally the guy that Mike Tyson's about to box. Incredible story, the Paul brothers. I mean, whatever you think about them, they are fascinating. To go from Disney Channel to boxing ring to WWE, they're jacked, they're strong kids.
They're just driven individuals.
Driven, work ethic is out of control. What are their parents like? Yeah.
They definitely got money too, bro. Don't get that mixed up.
I bet they come from rich parents, definitely.
But I'm not ignoring their job, because the way Logan Paul flips business, like he flips the spectrum about being in debt to not being in debt every other day.
Oh my gosh.
And then Jake's over here just like freaking finessing everybody.
And meanwhile, Tyson, he's putting in that real work. So is Jake, I bet. But yeah, look at this guy at 58 years old.
Oh my God.
Look at his chest tattoo. He's got a really weird chest tattoo. I'm going to pause that when he says that again. What is that?
Oh, that's his mom.
Okay, cool. I couldn't tell what that was.
I'm only 60% confident about that.
Hey,
that
somebody Google it for us. Yeah. I don't have to.
Because
zoom in there.
Because he didn't have that during Holyfield days, like 90s, right?
That doesn't look familiar.
That's what I'm saying. So that looks like more of a recent.
Is this Che Guevara? I can't quite see. You know that guy? He's like.
Was he like one of his trainers or something?
He's like a rebel icon from like Brazil. Che Guevara.
Oh,
is that what that is? Is he like one of those guys?
It, but I think he does one of those things where it's loved ones too. Because, let's go back to his face real quick. He looks like a nice old man in this photo.
He really is starting to look old in the face.
Look the eyes, man. Just like.
Who do you got though officially? Who do you think is going to win that?
Going for my peepaw right there.
Yeah, you're going with the peepaw.
I got that's my peepaw right there. Wrinkled old Mike, man. He's a killer.
I don't think you can really trust what happens in that fight. I think a lot of corruption happens.
Oh yeah. Actually, there's gonna be a lot of corruption.
Let's go back to that one. I actually want to go back to I had some more boxing stuff. Where's that at? Where's my boxing stuff?
The man's the king of tabs.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, because a lot of people thought the Francis Ngannou.
I sent this to you as soon as it happened. Yeah. I was about to call you, but then I was like, hold up, he's DJing warehouse right now.
Hey, you can always send me a message, but let's get into it real quick. Because when I first saw that, saw that, my mind really did say, well, he felt kind of funny. Did he really get knocked out? Is he just giving up? Is it rigged? Because he kind of got hit in the forehead, and then he just kind of drops. I've seen a lot of knockouts in my day. I got some knockouts of the day actually later on in this weekly warm-up. But this one didn't seem genuine to me. What did you think when you first saw it?
Run it.
Let's run it. Well, this is the angle that's supposed to show how fake it is. So this might be a little biased, but let's check this out.
Because
it doesn't really look like he made contact. And I've never seen this angle until I saw this video. But even the video that everyone saw, it just kind of looked like he just kind of took a fall.
It's like his guard was like he just, and also it's a straight too. But the other angle, the one that was mainly on broadcast, it shows it going a lot more faster. This one in particular, I agree. It looks so slow to where you can just see like he brushes his guard off.
Hey, shout out to Holly in the chat. We got Holly in the chat.
Hey, Holly. What's up, baby?
Yeah, this fight looked a little rigged.
You got to pop out Mark with Mark Law one time. Miss you. But yeah, that.
And one more thing, though. Check out the bag that Francis Ngannou got. Check out this stat. I like this one. Francis Ngannou earned $20 million from his fight against Anthony Joshua. For his fight with Tyson Fury, he earned $10 million, totaling 30 in his 2 boxing matches. He made $3.5 million from 14 UFC fights in 7 years. So he over doubled the amount of money he made in the UFC in just 2 boxing matches. That kind of shows you exactly why he did what he did.
Yeah, no, boxing, if you want to fight, make money, that's where it's at. Because UFC, it's UFC. You could just end the fight, like tapping somebody out in like 2 seconds.
Because I was kind of pissed off when Francis Ngannou left the UFC because I always wanted to see him fight John Jones. So, I was like, man, he's scared of John Jones. He's scared. He's obviously scared. But once I saw that stat, I was like, nah, he's just trying to get paid.
Yeah,
he's just trying to get paid.
Money. He's trying to rebuild. Like, I did read this article, which is real cool, that his home nation, he's having a whole charity set up for public education. He's building schools, and he's doing the same thing like Akon did. Mm-hmm. So, like, Akon went back to Africa, and he built all the schools, water reservoirs, all those great things.
Yeah, Akon has done great things for
a lot of people don't know about Akon being Mr. Humanitarian of the Year right there, man.
Yeah.
Like it's wild.
He's he's pretty much in charge of the electrical grid at a big section of Africa. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff like that. Akon's the man.
Yeah, Akon, can't think of 2007 without saying Akon either.
Yeah, one of my favorite hook writers ever. Great voice.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I could go on and on. That song, Beautiful, so good. I love Akon.
Lonely.
That's a great one. That one doesn't get played enough. I'm going to play that on the radio all week this week.
Yeah, it's like that. Oh, what's that loaded track that goes crazy with it? Out low. No, it's not out low.
And of course, Locked Up, though.
Oh, yeah. Locked up, won't let me out.
What's that one?
Yeah,
nobody want to see us together. That's a good one. That's one of his best.
I got you.
Don't Matter. It's called Don't Matter by Akon.
Because
you can play that song anywhere.
Oh my God, it works out like so perfectly. Damn, thank you. You loaded up the chopper for the night too. I got to get
seriously play Don't Matter tonight, Kenneth. That's gonna do well.
That's like I had a weird time slot last night DJing 7-Eleven real quick, and I already played it once because the first half of it was like Mark Street's 23rd anniversary.
Oh yeah,
I played the song by Keisha Cole, the one
that everyone, it's like mega viral.
I love
now.
it. Yeah, it's like it's making a comeback, and so I was like, all right, bar's getting pretty crowded. I played for another like 20 minutes just to help out the bartenders. I was like, it's gonna be my last song. It was a perfect one. Troy, the guy who officiated your wedding, came over. He even dapped me. I was like, this is the best song to end on to. I was like, I kind of took a shot in the prayer on Troy.
Hell yeah. That Keisha Cole is working great right now. That's one of the greatest end of the nighters. And that Don't Matter by Akon, one of my favorite end of the nighters. Yep. Oof. Hey, we took a little Akon tangent.
Yeah, shout Akon.
But I promised y'all I had some knockouts of the day. And let's get into them right now. We just talked about Francis Ngannou's knockout possibly being fake. Check out this one. That's actually crazy. Imagine putting in an 8 to 12 week training camp just to do this. The caption kind of says it all.
Fight, and there is the hands down like Dan.
Oh yeah, I did see this. Yo, if I'm his coach, I am livid.
Dude, look at it.
I am so. Oh my God.
He's trying to intimidate him, I guess, or something.
Like you gonna be just disrespectful like that? And then he got that mean uppercut to that dome at the end there too. Just watch, boom. It's like, hey, yo, man, you serious about this? He doesn't even look like he want to be there. that uppercut right there.
Yeah, man, I love to see it. Hey, he's a pretty tough guy, but he got caught lacking. That's what the kids call it.
He probably had some like crazy knockout in his hometown before he got that deal, and it's like, fuck it, no one can take me.
Hey, you're gonna love this one too. I've never seen this one. Okay, I've never seen someone get knocked out and swept at the same time.
Insiguri.
and swept at the exact same time. Let me see if I can refresh and pause. And, yep, and then unmute and check
It's
this
so
out.
rare when it works too. Oh, never mind. That's not what I thought that was.
Yeah, I've never seen this knockout. He has his ankle as he's knocking him out.
Bro, go home, bro. What?
Dude.
God damn, that pop.
I mean, he's taking a nap in the air. He's taking a nap in the air.
Oh, my God. He caught that right on the sweet spot. Bam.
He's on the twin mattress in the sky.
Woo.
He's out the ring already. He's celebrating.
My God, somebody make that man a sponsor for Tempur-Pedic because he's getting a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Can somebody Photoshop this, pause it, and then put a nice mattress underneath of him?
God.
Actually, yeah, let me do it. Let me pause it.
That man is seeing Tweety birds. Suffering succotash. Oh, that was the cat that said that, but not the point. Like, dude, oh. And like, just, you got a little theme song going in your head during this fall, too. You just got the lights like that, and you're just like,
but it don't matter, no.
I got the mat.
yeah, him and the mat. You always got the mat. Oh, you already touched on this. Caitlin Clark passes Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, even the comments say, God damn.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry if I get mad at that like that. I don't know if I'm going back, bro. I'm just like, I'm going to stick to my day job.
Right.
Yeah. That pop, though, bro. Oh, my goodness.
All right, here I am, back on track now. Hey, me and you are fans of DC sports teams. It's not looking good. Tough times.
It's looking a little better after yesterday with the free agency for the Commanders, but respectfully, Kevin.
Yep.
Outside of John Wall and Bradley Beal, like that's the last time I could think the Wizards.
Dude, the Wizards are the worst they've ever been. It looks terrible. It looks like they have no idea what they are doing. It's the worst they've ever been.
And it's crazy because Jordan Poole got benched, and now he's having this spark up.
Jordan Poole is statistically the least efficient scorer in the NBA. He is the last place efficient scorer.
If I'm not mistaken, he had 4 games in a row. Like there was one who was 0 for 12.
Yep.
He was 3 for 14.
And he does some stuff
terrible.
That is so stupid. Like, you know, Shaqtin' a Fool? It's beyond Shaqtin' a Fool. This guy is Shaqtin'.
Oh, he's our modern day JaVale McGee. Like when JaVale McGee, like on Shaqtin' a Fool, that's what Jordan Poole is right now.
This kid is Shaq-tarded. Okay.
Oh.
I went there. Yeah, but he's Shaq-tarded. Jordan Poole really, really doesn't know what he's doing.
That's dog, and that's one thing though. He's better off being a 6-man. You guys got a little money that's coming in this offseason.
Oh yeah, check this out. Hey, it's looking up though. We tied our longest win streak of the season. This is not a joke. This is an actual post that the Wizards profile put out. Longest win streak of the season, 2 games.
I had a feeling that was
It's 2 games, Kenny. Why would they post this? This sounds like a joke. This sounds like satire. Woo!
I know your
2
pain,
games.
brother. I know your pain.
We just set a franchise record for most losses in a row. And then check this out. This kind of proves my point.
Oh
we have no idea what we are
when
doing.
I saw this, I was so hyped for him.
We have no idea what we're doing, Kenny. We traded Gafford. And I was like, dude, I thought Gafford was really good. And when I heard that they traded him, I really want to give the Wizards the benefit of the doubt. I thought to my head, maybe he wasn't that good. Maybe I was tripping. You know what I mean? I thought he was one of the best players that we had.
Then you guys were set for a full rebuild, and then you rebuild again by getting rid of him.
Yeah.
He's a dog on the offensive side and a great rebounder.
Gafford is playing with Luka and Kyrie now, and now is about to tie Wilt Chamberlain's NBA record for most consecutive field goals. That was supposed to be an unbeatable record.
The man don't like, and
He's a
taking
dunker. He's a dunker. He dunks it.
That's what I'm saying. He's taking the guarantee, man. You can't miss a guarantee.
Yeah,
well,
man.
not in gambling, but I don't gamble like that. But shout out my boys always trying to hit the parlays, and I was in the
I
mess.
just downloaded what did I download? Is it FanDuel?
FanDuel's the best.
FanDuel. I got FanDuel.
Because every time I hear somebody use DraftKings, they always complain about something.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I got the right one. I haven't done anything yet, but I'm about to start my sports betting career.
Hey, I'll help you on the small ones.
Oh yeah, and speaking of people who are fans of shitty teams, Luke Combs is hurting. He's a Panthers fan.
I died of laughter because
and he actually added the Panthers too, so you know they saw this.
Dude, it's just He's right. It doesn't make sense how they're rebuilding. It doesn't make sense what them and the Giants are doing right now. It makes no sense.
I'm going to read his tweet real quick. He says, "What are we doing?" All caps. And he's tagging the Panthers. No first-round pick for McCaffrey, the greatest running back of the past decade, a few years back. And now none for Burns. I don't even know who Burns is, but I guess he's pretty good. Are we just firebombing the whole team here or what? I usually don't comment on these kinds of things, but it's just becoming slow torture at this point.
So
he's fed up.
Yeah, and I doubt they're going to go back for another QB. Burns is the guy they're looking up in the draft. I'm not too familiar about Burns. Like I've been just trying to keep up all the Commander stuff lately, and a few other teams like the Texans have been picking up. But long story short, they need to make moves.
Maybe the worst team in the NFL. A lot of people think, and he is actually one of my favorite country singers, though.
Oh,
I love this guy.
This man and Morgan Wallen were having a hell of a year. 2022, 2023.
Yeah, I think my favorite country song to play on the dance floor is "When It Rains, It Pours," bro.
Oh, Where the Wild Things Are goes crazy too. Yep. Like people start singing and they just go up and jumping with that. Mm-hmm. Jump around with that goes crazy too.
Kind of Love We Make goes off. That's a slower one, but that's a good one too.
Brian Burns, yes sir, thank you. It was gonna drive me crazy.
I
knew he was the defensive end. I just couldn't remember his first name. It was driving me crazy. Thank you for that.
Appreciate you, Y Block. But yeah, Luke Combs is hurting. He deserves better. I like Luke Combs a lot. We got into that one. Okay, here we go. You wanted to talk about this a little bit earlier. You said your Commanders did pretty good at free agency, so you're liking the moves?
I'm liking them. Make that bigger for me real quick. So let me go over real quick.
Yep.
And then to finish that, Daniel Gafford, he's definitely got that if he dunks the last two.
Yeah, all he needs is two, yeah.
So Marcus Mariota, fantastic, but that leads a lot of Washington fans.
I saw a lot of people who did not like that move. You like the Marcus Mariota move?
If we had a better idea what's going inside,
is he going to be QB1?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, good, because that's no good.
So that's what I was going to get at real quick. It's causing a lot of confusion with fans right now because we don't know what we're going to do for the draft. I hope if we do go quarterback, go Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, is there a QB1 in Washington yet?
Not
that's
yet.
The big question, huh?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Sam Howell, I would love to see him develop more because he's unjustifiably, he never really had a good line.
He basically led the league in yards, right?
He was up there, but he was second for sacks though. And people were like trying to go off, like I was arguing with my roommate the other day. Oh, well, it's not always the line's fault. I was like, yeah, but the extent the way he was playing though, he gave him enough time. He released the pass. Like his completion percentage was actually stellar. And that's why I would love to see Sam Howell get another shot. But Jaden Daniels too. I'm telling you right now, if we get him, that's locked in for the future. But the way this list is looking right here, I love the moves we're making. Bobby Wagner, picking him up, a veteran.
He's a Pro Bowler.
And a former Super Bowl champion.
He's the guy pictured, right?
Yep.
So he must be the biggest pickup.
Yeah, he's the biggest. He's 36, I want to say.
He's been doing it for a long time. I definitely heard his name.
He's a vet. He was part of the Legion of Boom back in Seattle squad when they get the ring, all that. I love the fact we got Austin Eckler. I felt that a little bit shady because we had Brian Robinson Jr., the guy who got shot.
Yeah.
But he's been balling too.
Hey, you need two running backs in today's NFL.
That's what I'm saying. Like a good little two punch. And then Zach Ertz, that's a good vet tight end.
Ooh, nice tight end, yeah.
He's been a little washed the last 2 years. Hopefully he can get back in stride, especially after we got rid of Logan Thomas.
I'm kind of fascinated how they don't even put DE anymore. They just put edge. What do you think about the edge?
Edge is just straight. He's going over the quarterback. He's just going. That's what edge.
Pass rusher, right? Pass rusher.
100%. I love the addition of Dante Fowler. He's getting a little up there in age. I know Dorrance Armstrong is too. But again, these are both cats that came from Dallas Cowboys, which were under Dan Quinn, who's now our head coach. So now it's like the Dallas Commanders at most. But
hey, somebody tag Bill Baker. I want to get his opinion on how the Commanders are doing. Tag the man, Bill Baker. Let's get his opinion.
I would love to get this into it too with you, man. I know you know just as much as I do.
Bill Baker, if you would tune in, call my phone and call the show real quick. Let us know.
Last thing on this, we got that nice secondary guy from Carolina on that list too. I can't remember his name. Let me see.
That's on the last on the list.
Oh no,
Tyler Ott.
Yeah, yes. That should be him. We got him from Carolina. He's more of a vet corner. Signed him to minimum for 1 year. I like the new GM. He's making a lot of solid moves for least amount of money spent. It's going to be a good time in Washington soon.
Hope so. They need it. Washington is hurting. That's what we just went over. And what else we got for you? Sports section.
Hey, at least the Caps got a ring in like the last 5 years. 8, 7?
The who did?
The Caps.
Oh, yeah, the Caps did, and so did the Nationals, right? So the Nationals got one like 5 years ago, something like that, and the Caps Do the Caps have a championship? I don't even know. They might, though.
I don't think Nationals baseball team.
At least we got the best player in NHL history, though, in Ovechkin.
Or Ovechkin.
But hey, this is one of my favorite stories to talk about in the NBA. I think this really tarnishes James Harden's legacy. He's the only player in NBA history that has more free throws than field goals. That tarnishes his legacy, man. That is BS.
All right, that's insane how he has more free throws than actual shots attempted.
That's crazy, right?
But this goes back to a year when he was Houston and he was like scoring 40-point games.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was times where he had
50-point triple doubles, stuff like that.
There was like times where he had like 30 shots at the line. I'm like, we're really going to justify this? The man
and that
just knows how to
drives
draw
me
fouls.
crazy. If you've tuned into the show before, you might have noticed me complaining about referees calling fouls. It's ruining the NBA.
Oh my! I hate him right now. The whole tech accountability bullshit. Like, just let them play, please.
Yeah. It seems like all they want is high scores in the NBA, and it's ruining the game. It's like every single shot they call a blocking foul, and they go to the line. It's boring. You know, I don't want to watch a free throw competition every night.
I need Dylan Brooks to quit messing around and be today's modern, like Ron Artest, Metal World Peace, and just start throwing bows.
Yeah, right.
Do something.
They're going to call a foul anyway, so yeah, really hit these MFs in the mouth.
Smack him in the mouth. Like that one guy from the football clip, just smack him in the mouth. Get the taste of blood.
Because James Harden, I don't know how I feel about him. He's definitely a special player, great three-point shooter, great passer, great dribbler, but his style of play is ruining the game. Like, it's all about drawing fouls. It's all about fooling the referee. That's what his whole style of play is. I got to fool this ref. I got to make it look like I got hit when I didn't, you know?
He re-innovated the Euro step, but it got to the point to where it was just unnecessarily annoying with the way he drew fouls. And the step back that got called more times than not when he left from 2 to the 3 line, like...
He changed the game, but not in a good way like Shaq and Jordan did. It's like
it's
kind of messing
like
up
every
the
good thing you could say,
value.
you could say 2 bad things about what he did. That makes sense. And not denying his impact at all. Going to go down as one of the greatest 2 guards of all time.
Yeah, that being said, I still think the Clippers are going to win it all this year. I think they finally got some good chemistry. And Russell, James, Paul, they're playing good.
I love those cats from Oklahoma, and good old Denver, man. You can't count out Denver. But my one question is going back on that real quick. And I saw this as an argument, and it was on Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce's show and a few others. People are actually taking James Harden over Dwayne Wade.
Oh, I could see that.
I just can't.
But no, Dwayne Wade was an animal. He was such a competitor.
Like, and then Mario Chalmers even said like he was there 1-on-1 and like seeing 1-on-1 between Dwayne Wade and LeBron. Dwayne Wade beat LeBron.
Oh yeah, I do remember hearing that.
So I'm just like,
I mean, Dwayne Wade, he won with Shaq, he won with LeBron. He's got 3 rings.
3
rings for Wade. Yeah, he is better than Harden. Disrespect. Disrespect. Yeah,
it's just the way that D Wade was throwing up.
Defense. You know,
the flash,
cutting,
man. Like,
yeah, that was awesome,
dude. We grew up in such a good time for basketball.
We did the best ever. I mean, we saw Jordan, we saw Kobe, we saw LeBron, we saw Shaq.
I'm waiting for the old 80s heads to come in. They weren't like Bird and Magic.
You know, I saw a Shaq stat the other day that I've never seen, and it really kind of tells his story.
I was like itching at the brain.
So, a lot of players, like for instance John Stockton, he has some unbeatable records, right? Well, Shaq, his unbeatable record, he has the most dunks in NBA history. Did you know that? And it's like no one will ever catch him on that.
That's like one of those things I'm not shocked about because he's 7'1", and just the amount of rims he's destroyed in his career with actual pure aggression. Mm-hmm. If we're not talking him being mad, he can just like literally just tip that sumbitch in. Yeah.
I think Shaq, he had 3,252 career dunks, and Dwight Howard had 2,900 in second place.
It is still insane how Dwight was shadowing every record of Shaq that one year when he was like MVP for Magic. But speaking of dunks, Kev, I saw something earlier this week I never thought I would see.
What'd you see?
Rudy Gobert airballing a dunk.
What? He just kind of threw it down into nothing?
Like, you could pull it up too. There was no time off the clock. The shot clock can wind down. Anthony Edwards missed a baseline midi, little fadeaway action, if my memory serves me right. And then good old Gobert gets the rebound and just airballs a dunk.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Like, it was like trending a couple days ago, and I was like, what? Yeah, here it is. And no, I never seen it. It was like, especially somebody that tall, like that was kind of mind blowing to me. What was that? What was that one guy? I was like, I remember that clip too of where VC did the windmill and the ball went and hit the popcorn guy.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy when growing up. What else you got for me, Kev?
A little bit more in the NBA. Anthony Davis, 0-10 versus Sabonis.
Yeah, I sent that to you because I think I screenshot that for the show because I that was so random, but like, wow.
Dude, that says it all. It's kind of like the lucky curse that we covered earlier in the show. 0-10, that says something. He has your number, bro. And he is one of the greatest centers. He's underrated too. He was not an all-star.
How did this man not become an all-star?
He was not an all-star. He leads the league in triple doubles. Is not an all-star.
He's beating Jokic for assists right now too.
Yes. He has the most assists in the whole league since the All-Star break.
Oh, 8-8.
And this game, he has a steal and dunk for the win. Did you see at the end there? In this very game,
yep.
The Lakers are inbounding for the win. He steals it and dunks it. So he's a great player, yeah.
And all I saw was people like complaining about, oh, that's a travel. I'm like, bro, he had to gather step, and it was too close of a game. Get out of here.
Oh, really, travel? Oh, on the play I was talking about.
Yeah, on the play you were talking about. I was like, come on, get out of here with that nonsense.
Oh, you're not going to like this one, Kenny. So get ready. Bad moment in the NBA right here. One of our boys, man.
Dog, you traumatized me with toes last week, so I was like, okay. This broke my heart.
I mean, he's one of our favorite players. We love the skilled players, me and Kenny. We love Jokic. We love Steph Curry. We love Luka. We like this guy. Like the skill that this guy shows. Did you see him dominating Victor Wembanyama the other day?
He got snubbed from All-Star, and then he bodied Victor for that 41 piece. And
career high against Victor.
Yeah, he was going crazy. And then I did not see in particular.
Well, real quick, you got to see what happened to him. To add insult to injury,
oh, that's
bro.
right. Yep. That.
He's getting wheeled off. Towel boy, not reading the room at all. Just tosses a towel in his lap. Hit the fucking showers,
dude. He shouldn't even toss him. I know what he meant. He was trying to be a good sport, but at that point, you just got to lay it over his head.
Right, dude.
Don't toss.
Doesn't even hand it to him. Here's a towel sport. Hit the damn showers, kid. Your night's over.
Yeah, well, that's a Sacramento too. So that'd be a Sacramento towel boy.
That's funny, dude. He's had his head in his hands. He might be crying a little bit. These athletes, the game means everything to them. And when you can't play, man, that's hard to deal with.
Dude, he's another All-Star snub. I think when he comes back, it'll be good. This is going to hit home for you, too, by the way. A young player named Sadiq Bey just torn his ACL.
I heard of them, yeah.
I was wondering if you could pull up the clip because it's not super graphic, but it's going to be one of those like, ooh. And I only want to bring this up because you know my history of tearing my ACL twice, and it is not a fun experience. And a fun fact for all that you did not know, Kevin used to be a physical trainer, a PT back in the day.
Yeah, physical therapy used to be my career. Yep.
And so I would love to poke Kevin's brain on this about like what's the first thing you want to do after seeing the extension of this ACL tear.
Cool,
because
let's check it out. So this is it, right?
Yep, it just happened.
So who's he play for?
The Atlanta Hawks as of right now. So yeah,
is he 41?
Yep, he's 41. This is the point where the game is just going crazy.
So we got a long clip here. Might be a while in the future, but let's check it out. Let's let it play.
Yeah, just let it play. So
that's him, right?
Yep, 41. He's just going crazy.
That's the guy who's going to get the injury here. Man, there's been some bad Is this like one of the all-time worst injuries in NBA history? What's about to happen here?
Oh no! Oh, the worst.
Wait, this must not be it, right?
No. Yeah, that's like some crazy place at the end.
Huh. I typed in ACL.
Yep, that one.
Let's go.
Kevin Ware.
Kevin Ware is the worst basketball injury ever.
Oh my God, yeah. But as soon as I saw that, but what's badass about this? He shoots both his free throws with a torn ACL. And like
Kobe-esque. No.
Oh, and that hyper extension, man. It just Looks like an inverted
I
noodle.
hate watching that. Oh.
And there's a reason why Kev does a podcast now.
Yeah. I like to bring these type of clips to the people. All right. Hopefully you're entertained by KP in the morning. Sports section is winding down. Okay. We do have a music section. So if you don't like sports, hang in there. You're almost through it. So the Kobe statue that just got put up in Los Angeles has many typos.
You're
many
engraving
typos.
into granite.
Dude, yeah. Talk about permanent. You don't want to proofread it. A little bit. So check out the typos.
Oh, my boy, Jose Calderon.
Yeah, they must have misspelled his name.
Calderson from accounting.
Jose Calderson. Yeah, that's an American right there. They changed him from Spanish to American real quick. And Vom Wafer. His name is Von Wafer. Coach's decision is misspelled.
Desion.
And that's on Kobe Bryant's statue. Where is the respect? Yeah, Kenny, where's the respect? I'm looking all over the place for the respect. I can't find it. I mean, that's Kobe Bryant. That's the GOAT.
I just know the guy who did that stonework is not getting hired anytime soon or hired back.
I mean, no pun intended, but I think he was stoned himself. Whoever did the stonework, the stonemason was stoned.
Kev. I hate you so much for that one.
Okay, now we're going to get into the UFC for a little bit to wind out the sports section. You remember Chuck Liddell, the Iceman?
Oh, coldest. He's Mr. Superman Punch.
Well, we just got out of the winter time. It's still technically winter. He's about to be pretty cold here because he fell off of a $1 billion yacht right into the water. It's kind of funny. Check it out. Guess he's a little tipsy. That boat's rocking a little bit. He's standing right on the edge. That's definitely him. Dude.
He was shooting a music video. He was guest appearing on a music video, and he just got, oh, my God.
Yeah, I like Chuck Liddell. He's the Iceman. He's pretty icy in that water. Fell right into the bay, middle of winter.
Yeah, is somebody going to go get this guy? And damn, that boat is nice.
Yep, that's a Lamborghini yacht in San Diego.
Yo, wait, does that thing go like 80 miles per hour in the ocean?
I bet.
Hey,
there's a dog on the boat, too. Send the dog in after. Yeah, that was funny. Not much to say about that. Let's move on.
Nah, that's a good little humorous one right there.
This is a great clip.
Ooh, my boy Mark.
Dude, did you hear about this story? So Mark Coleman, a legend, heavyweight legend in the UFC, former UFC champion Mark Coleman ran into a burning house and saved both his parents, then went back in for their dog and passed out in the fire. These UFC guys are truly heroes. They're truly built different. They got that toxic masculinity that everyone thinks is ruining
I do
the world.
Same thing, my guy.
And it's amazing. These guys.
Again, I'm saying that now. When the situation comes, if I got that adrenaline, I'm 90% doing the same thing. If my mom was in there, yeah.
They're built different, man. I love the UFC, and it's because of the personality of the fighters, man. They truly are built different. They have so much honor. They have so much respect. They just want to help people a lot of the times. They're very valiant. They fight for justice. And this guy saved both his parents, his elderly parents, and then goes back in for the dog, passes out, literally gave it his all, and now he's in the hospital in critical condition. So all prayers in the world go into Mark Coleman, a true American hero.
I think Karma's going to pull out a good thing, and he's going to be just fine.
Yep.
And plus, dude, his lungs probably handle a lot more worse from the cardio conditioning, so
yep.
I think he's going to be all right.
Hey, that's it for the sports section, everybody. We made it through. We're about to get into the music section, and then we'll be out of here. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's get it, baby. Come on.
And while you're here, Kenny, why don't you tell them to hit that subscribe button? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hit that, please. Please. we need the subs.
You know, I'm on the road to 1,000.
Ooh.
I'm almost at 1,000 subs, so Kenny, I might give you some business cards before you leave here. Can you pass them out a little bit?
Oh, sounds great to me.
I'm trying to get to that.
We're going to boost this channel up as naturally and wholesome as possible.
I think I'm at 961. Really, really desperately trying to get to 1,000.
We need 39 friends of y'all. All right, just 39
the subscribe
people.
Button. I can unlock more things with the channel once we get to 1,000.
Oh yeah, the partnership content. Ooh.
Yep. Well, check this out. First clip of the music section. You ever wondered what are the top 10 most streamed songs in Spotify history? Well, I got them for you. I mean, these must be some of the biggest songs in the world.
What's the over/under Drake's going to be on this list?
Got to have some Drake on there. Got to, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I do see his face there. So, yeah, definitely going to have some Drake.
I didn't even know that was Drake. Ugh, why's his face like that?
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
And who's this guy with the mask?
MF Doom.
MF Doom is on this list? That'd be crazy. I guess, yeah, let's get into it. These are the
And that's
most
another thing.
streamed.
How many artists that recently passed are on this list too? Because
Because that boosts streams. We
Well,
all know
like-
that boosts the stream.
and that you and me always agreed. It's something nobody plays nobody's music until they die.
Yeah, right, right.
just like-
Especially in hip hop.
Nipsey.
Especially in hip hop. Well, let's get into it. We'll probably see some hip hop. We'll probably mainly see pop music on this list. But let's get into it. Let's start with 10 and 9. 10, Rockstar, Post Malone. 9, Stay. I always liked playing Stay. by
I do
Kid
like
Laroi.
playing Stay.
That's a
Like,
jam,
and
man.
I'm not surprised.
If you not be
Right here.
That's a good song.
That it never was.
Yeah, I like playing both those. Actually, I don't really like playing Rockstar. Always felt like it was too slow. It ruins a party, in my opinion.
When it first came out, it was like a weird transgression of hip hop, and people were just experimenting. Like when it came out, it was cool. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't find myself
Yeah,
going out. when we play
personally,
that.
at my party, I don't want Rockstar being played. It's too. It sounds like a drug den song. It sounds like you would do like heroin
Like a
to
rock
that
star.
song. I guess that's the feel they were going for. All right, 8, Dance Monkey by Tones and I.
I played this last night. I was DJing. It's always a good vibe.
It's a weird song, but it did grow on me, and people request it all the time. Bill Baker, it's one of his favorite songs.
And it's wild that she used to sing in airports and random places.
Yeah, have you seen that overlay that went viral of her first street performing the Dance Monkey song, and then, 5 years later, she's doing it at a packed, sold-out stadium?
Yeah, it was like funny to me. Like, wait, like you literally, that's the most beautiful thing of growth right there is from that young lady. And it's great. And plus, as soon as you see her, she is not what you imagine from like Tones and I would be sounding like either.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Dance Monkey Before the Fame.
Yep, that's the clip I always think of. And she's killing it too. She has the looper. She's going on the keyboard.
Yeah, I just got goosebumps because when I think about stuff like this, and now she has the 8th most streamed song of all time. She went from this and now has one of the most successful songs of all time.
It just shows like a lot of artists these days, you don't need a lot to get started. And like everybody, like they spend their money too much on equipment they don't need, and just they put their time in the wrong places.
Don't want to get copywritten, so I guess I'll turn this down. But as you can hear, it's a really weird. Oh, look at that. CDs are $10. Tones and I. CDs, $10. She was grinding, y'all.
Dude,
I love to
those
see
things
it.
got to be like extra rare now.
Oh, an original Tones and I Dance Monkey CD would be sick.
Like,
and she really sings it. She has no effects on her voice. That's what her voice sounds like. Incredible. Yeah, shout out to her. She did her thing.
Yeah, and like I said too, you like that's just insane. Her vibe too.
Mm-hmm. She really did it. Okay, that was just 8 on the countdown. We're getting into it. 7.
There
There's
we
Drake.
go.
This song still gets requested for me. How about you?
I play it freely.
Yep, it gets requested every college night. There's one kid in particular. He's the one dance kid. Whenever he comes around, I say, "You want one dance? All right, let's get into it."
Yeah, no, I had a couple over there too. There's have you met Mr. Should Have Been a Cowboy yet at Warehouse?
No, I haven't. I haven't
Okay.
seen anyone request Should Have Been a Cowboy.
He plays baseball at UMES. Oh, that's why it's baseball season. So he's
I
probably
like
not
that
out right
song
now.
though. I do like that song.
But like, it's funny in the college atmosphere. You're always gonna get that one guy.
There's a couple country people in the college crowd. I like country. I used to DJ for Cowboy Coast. It definitely grew on me.
Country and R&B, man, I feel like is the most lyrical storytelling songs.
I still feel like I'm the top country DJ around. Just from my 6 years at Cowboy Coast, man. That was like training camp.
Oh yeah, just 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I know all the country hits to play, man. Hit me up if you need a country party DJ'd. A lot of people don't know it, but I'm actually one of the best country DJs, me and my brother DJ Cash. But let's keep going on with the countdown. I like this song, As It Was by Harry Styles. That's the 6th most streamed song in Spotify history. You like that song?
I do actually enjoy
That
that
is a
one.
good song.
It took me a second to remember. It was like, As It Was.
That's a good song.
That's like that's a euphoric vibe. You can just take that like on the drive.
I like, what's that one? Watermelon Sugar. I like that one.
That
too.
one too.
Harry's got some good
2022 summer was so much fun. I missed that summer.
All right, moving on to 5. Starboy. I always like that jam too. Daft Punk and The Weeknd. Can't go wrong with that, right?
I'm a star boy.
That beat was so cool, right?
Dude, yeah,
Love that beat.
The transparent effects that he had going on too. It was gnarly.
And just so you know, The Weeknd's actually the most streamed artist in the history of music. So he'll probably be on the countdown at least once more.
Oh, well, 100%.
Sunflower, supposed to have been on the countdown 2 times now.
Fun fact, that got double diamond. It's like the first track.
Over 3 billion billion streams. Spider-Man.
Dude, it's such a peaceful song, and like
That's a song. That's a good kids event. It's like, okay, I got a bunch of kids running around. What the hell do I play? His parents are gonna get mad if there's a curse word.
Yeah,
ooh, Sunflower. I'll play that.
Yeah, and that gives you at least 3 minutes to load up. Like, all right, I need like 5 more like this.
Yeah, I got a nice crate called Family Friendly. Gets me out of a lot of jams. Oh no, wait, we're still on that one. So that was 4. Number
just
3.
type in clean the search bar and pray.
That's right. But check this out. What do you think about this jam? Louis Capaldi, Someone You Loved, the saddest song in the history of music.
Yeah, like
the 3rd most streamed song ever. Sometimes people like a good cry. That's what that tells me. Because I could listen to that song. If I listen to that song and start letting my mind wander, I could just have a good cry, man.
Yeah, like over nothing. You're starting to think
over nothing. Over literally nothing. Yeah.
Why'd you leave me in 5th grade?
Somebody you love. I forget how it goes right now, honestly, but that is a beautiful song. And I play a reggaeton remix of it that does well too.
So completely random about that guy. He has like schizophrenia or something when he like.
Oh
sings.
Yeah, he does. And sometimes he has these like episodes, and the whole crowd has to help him through it.
All right, I was making sure that was the same guy. There's another because around this time was Louis Capaldi, and then there was another guy. They're both top 100 artists that came at the same time, but I just can't remember. But him in particular, he has not. What is the disease called? There we go. I think it's Tourette's.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what he has. He has Tourette's, and I think this is a clip of what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the crowd just takes over, and it's like a beautiful moment.
Oh yeah, I see he's twitching too much.
Yeah, his ticks.
Dude, I just got goosebumps again, man. Just beautiful moments like this in music, you know? I would love to be there. Yeah, come on now. I would love to be there.
Like, and at that point, too, if you're a fan, you can't even get mad. That's just natural.
It made it an even more beautiful moment.
And exactly. It just elevated.
Even if it was staged, I'd say more power to you, bro. You touched a lot of hearts out there, you know?
That's beautiful.
Maybe we won't get copywritten if it's a whole crowd singing.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's not naturally his voice anymore, so.
I love this song, man. This is a good song, man. All right, let's not get copywritten. But yeah, that was a cool moment. You can just
see him breathing it in, too. Just like.
Number 3 on the countdown. Most streamed songs in Spotify history. We're about to check out number 2. Shape of You, Ed Sheeran.
Mr. Sharon.
I've definitely heard that song about 1 billion times in my lifetime. That's another one where it's like, okay, it's a bullshit event. It's like I'm in like a restaurant or something. It's
just that pluck.
Shape of You. I'll just play Shape of You.
Those 4 chords, like.
Yeah.
It's like you immediately know what it is.
Almost 4 Billy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What did Daisy say? This is the stuff that only music can do. Yep, talking about Louis Capaldi.
100%.
It really is. I mean, vibrations. Nothing else can do it. There's nothing else like it. Vibrational.
I feel it in my soul, Kev.
Really, right? You can really feel it. I can feel. Number 1. Let's get into it. Number 1 most streamed song. I already know what it is. I've heard about it. Do you already know what it is?
I got an idea.
Let's check it out. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. I told you he was the most streamed artist ever.
Oh.
That's the most streamed song ever. I've heard that about 1 billion times.
You did say that earlier, too. I was definitely thinking, all right, if it's not Weeknd, it got to be my boy Bruno.
Ah, he's not on the list once.
Yeah, that's...
Shocker.
Yeah, you would think like 24 Karat.
Daisy B says, boo, The Weeknd. You know, I kind of agree with you, Daisy. I think he's the most overrated singer in the history of music.
His early stuff, like...
Because he's not really a singer, right? People look at him like he's a singer or something, like he's Mariah Carey in male form. He barely sings. He has like a falsetto, like he can't even sing loud.
And this is coming from a producer's point of view too. He already knows the ins and outs, like all plugins that are going in, all the tools.
Like he can't sing at a high volume. It's all just like quiet falsetto.
It's like he's setting like a treble filter, like something like that. But yeah, like I'm gonna get a lot of mixed reviews on this. I miss Perked Out Weeknd. Give me Weeknd on drugs.
Was that like The Hills?
Before that, I'm talking his OVO days with Drake. I'm talking about it. He was just sex, drugs, and
Daisy B says
roll.
he's just catchy, sexy graveyard music.
Graveyard. The Graveyard vibes they definitely get now, but the early days, like
I liked it.
He
I
had
like
some
the
good
Hills.
hooks.
I do like the Hills.
Yeah.
That was a cool song. I'd never heard a song like the Hills when that came out, and now he's just
and then
poppy.
it's like that screeching effect, and I like
Yeah, I wish I could make the sound right now because that's exactly what I'm talking about. That
Yeah, I know.
screech in the hills.
it's like a kind of kid's like.
And honestly, wasn't he on that 50 Shades of Grey song? Do you remember the 50 Shades of Grey song? Was he on that?
Yeah, he was definitely on one of
That
those.
was a good beat, the super bassy beat. I don't know if you remember that song, but
trying to remember.
I'm actually kind of like the theme song to 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, no, that one's gnarly.
All right, we're in the music section. This one touched my soul. We're talking about the good feels, the good vibes. If my mind goes first, may the music remain. Check this out. So this guy, senile or demented, whatever you want to call it,
Alzheimer's.
he's non-responsive. But when his old bandmates come into his room and put a piano in front of him and start playing their instruments, he jumps back to life. Check it out. Normally, this guy, unresponsive. And this is actually really common. And there's documentaries that cover this phenomenon. And you should check it out. There's one called Joyful Noise. People literally go to old folks' homes, elderly living centers where people are their mind is completely gone. They haven't been responsive in months, maybe years. And they'll put headphones on them and they'll play music from their childhood. You know, let's say they were born in the 30s. They'll play music from the 30s and 40s and they light up. They start singing. They start talking for the first time ever. Check out a documentary called Joyful Noise.
I will definitely check that out because
Dude,
this is
it's some of the best stuff you will ever see.
This is just pure like that. That's a happy vibe right there.
Yeah, I saw the documentary and I want to go do it at my the local places around here because like, literally they put some headphones. There'll be a guy completely unresponsive. They put headphones on him. He hasn't said anything in months. They start playing some song from the 30s. Goes like this, starts singing along, and then he starts telling stories about his childhood. Back when I was in school, it's like really crazy, yeah.
And just like no, it's just like it's a resurge of a memory core.
Yep, it just kind of kickstarts their memory. Mm-hmm.
Like, what's one song like I always think about my childhood and like what I think about you.
Yeah.
No, what I like about you.
That would do it to somebody.
That was like that's like what movie? It's correlated to a movie or like just a serotonin moment when you're a kid.
Yeah, actually, my grandmother just passed away.
I'm
R.I.P.
sorry
to
about your
my
loss.
Grammy. She was an amazing woman. True story. After the funeral, my wife said to me, "I think she might have been the most fascinating woman in the history of the world." I was like, "Wow," and because she really was. So many stories were told at her funeral that were incredible. But what I wanted to bring up is that I actually tried that on her. Is I went to her one day and I put some headphones on her and I put on Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. That was one of her favorite songs from back in the day. You ever heard that song?
No.
Let's play a little bit of it.
That's awesome. Oh yeah.
Because like that's the trick is figuring out what music they listened to when they were growing up.
And just like boom, if we like put an AC/DC or something like just
Right,
something
that'll
like
be me. When I'm an old senile man, you got to play that Thunderstruck or that Back in Black for me.
Highway to Hell.
Yeah, right. But this is the song I played for my Grammy. Try to kind of get her memory going. This was the biggest hit of the 30s, I think. This is how far music has come. You ever heard this song? She was tapping her foot too, man. She was loving it. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about that, but try that on your grandparents, man. Find out when they were born and then add about, 15 years to that? Because when did you listen to your favorite music? Probably around 15 years old, somewhere around that age.
Yeah, I had to start I remember getting my first CD player around 11, 10.
But find out exactly the music your grandparents grew up with. Find it, put some headphones on them, and watch them come to life, man.
Yeah, no, that's awesome too. And do you hear that classic AM stereo effect that that little brisk
yes. It's almost like vinyl static, like the clicks and pops from a record.
Dude, I wonder if people are starting to bring that back because actually it sounds so crisp, like it's an attention seeker.
Yeah, a lot of producers they have a loop of vinyl cracking and they'll just put it on their song.
Yeah, because it's just something. It's kind of serenading to hear that. Almost.
It is. Yeah, noise is actually used a lot in producing, but let me move on to this right here.
You telling me that you never want blank spaces because people are going to get that caught up real quick.
It's true.
You want to fill in those gaps.
Like, you know what white noise is, right?
Yep.
It just,
and it's
a lot of producers just put that in the background of every single song.
Yeah, because it's always a constant flux.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the equalizer you showed me. It's like there's always a constant flowing wave.
Yep.
And you want that wave to be constant, or like if it goes neutral, boom, you can't hear it.
Yeah, producer stuff. Hey, we're in the music section, so I put this in there. It's kind of fun. Who's that Pokemon? All right,
Wild Black said he did the same thing. He puts vinyl clips on the back of his tracks too. That's funny.
That seems like his style. I can totally see that. All right, first person to guess the musician wins. You know who that is, right?
The caption gave away, but
it says it right there. Yeah, that's right.
I've seen this one before too.
But he's such a character, man. Oh fuck, shit,
dude. He's like mid-40s and he's still trying to live like, bro. Keep your ass at home with your wife and son, and maybe 2 kids now.
I think he is at home. That's the crazy part. I think this is his garage or something. But yeah, that gut broke his fall. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, like
he's funny though. I like DJ Khaled. No hate.
Need a dozen from White Castle Stat.
Yeah,
dude, that would be killer around here.
Okay, we got a Nicki Minaj clip in the music section. She gets pissed at a fan. Let's see why.
Oh, he took the mic.
Well, she gives her the mic, and now she's getting pissed. Let's see why she's getting pissed at this fan. She gave her the mic, and nothing's happening. She said, okay, give me the mic back. I totally get what she's coming. You see what's happening here? So what's happening here, I think. Yep. She was too worried about getting the phone ready, right? So what happened here is Nicki Minaj hands a crowd member the microphone for a once in a lifetime moment to sing or say something to a packed crowd. And I guess what the girl does, she takes the mic and then she starts going, 1 second. Oh, I got to get out my Snapchat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got to title this live video. I got to do this and that.
No. It is, no, you dude.
And then Nikki snatches the mic back and says, you just learned a lesson in living in the moment.
Exactly. You could have taken that mic, sang your heart out, maybe done a killer reaction, and then everybody else can just pull their phones out and record you by doing it instead of you recording yourself like a tool. I agree with Nikki 100% on that.
Because me and you, we're DJs. I've kind of been there before. It was like, okay, you can have the mic for a little bit. Okay, give it back. They're not giving it back.
You can touch the board, scratch around, just do it on the dead side.
Yeah, seriously.
Here, just press the woo button and just leave me alone, please.
Yeah, hit the air horn. Hit the air horn.
Just
But yeah, that was cool.
You got to hold it. Just don't. All right, just leave.
They always want to press the buttons. Well, hey, check it out. TikTok has been in the news a lot. It might be going away soon.
I know it's banned in a couple states already.
Oh my gosh. Well, that'd be bad for my guy Jay No. He is killing it on TikTok. He is one of the top live streamers in the country, top 30, I think, something like that.
Yeah, my boy Jay has been on fire.
He's kind of like Soulja Boy. This is what goes down on TikTok.
This is wild. My phone, my notification for TikTok just popped up too. That's insane.
Whoa.
Yeah,
hey, that's a good segue. Well, Soulja Boy is new to TikTok. In one day, I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday, $32,000 in one day. Do you know about TikTok? So what they do, they go live.
Yo, J-No, how much you making, bro?
J-No, he doesn't even call it TikTok anymore. He calls it work. Yep.
Oh, bet. All right, my boy Jay is making good for himself. I'll be like, yo, Jay, why don't you plug up still a little more, bro?
Yeah, guys, go follow my boy. He's called The Official J-No. He's easy to find.
He is killing it right now.
Top 50 in the country. Well, Soulja Boy, he made $32,000 in one day. He thinks the government just doesn't want people making money like that. And what they do is they go live with other creators and they battle. And they try to have their audience send more likes, send more gifts, which accumulate to money than the other creator. And it just stacks cash, man. And it's a lot of fun, too.
So it's like the equivalent, you buy a 10-pack of those rose things or whatever.
Yep.
And then
you send rose. There's all kinds of gifts you can send. They all look cool. They're cool little video gifts that pop up on the screen.
I knew there. I always wonder what the roses meant. I was popped up, and then I was like, as soon as you plugged in those numbers to where everything else is going, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
If Jano's live right now, I'll show it to the camera. Let's check it out.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
He might be. He's always live. It's work to him. He's live. He's live. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can pull it up on the old.
That's
computer.
beautiful.
Yeah, let's go check in on Jano. I don't even know if I can do it on a desktop, but we'll figure it out together.
You should be able to. TikTok.
So
It's like any other platform service. Donald Trump. Dude, I love how that straight on the O'Malley. No, going back to sports real quick. The O'Malley and verified.
The princess,
in the
everybody
back.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Holy shit.
Together for this last game, chat.
We're logged in. Jano's live right now, and we're logged in.
Thank you.
Can I send him a gift like this?
Last one, chat.
Nate. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you for tapping that screen chat.
So this is what he does.
Share the live, y'all.
This is live right now, this morning.
We need 2 more to win. Okay?
So he's battling this lady.
He needs 1 more.
And his fan base sends in gifts. Her fan base sends in gifts. Whoever sends the most gifts, they win.
Yo, Jano, you better keep winning, bro.
Go find him, guys.
His team does not shoot. Your team doesn't shoot. When we shoot, they don't shoot. They don't.
We lose the street to her. Her.
That man has been way out of shell, and I fucking love it.
Okay, I can send him some stuff on my phone.
You know that.
Let's send him just something little and see if he shouts us out and just knows that we're here. I'm sending him a rose.
Win this series. Everybody that's rocking with me should pop out on this one, yo. Pop out on this one. She's cooked.
Sierra, good morning, Commander Trey. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Lay back. Thank you for tapping. Muddy, what's up, baby?
Not just one person, chat. Look at KP. KP was good with it.
There he is.
Really dropped the rose on her dome.
Drop the rose on my dome.
I mean, you can't miss. You do got a big forehead.
Rose on my dome. Okay. So
All right, that's weird. I'm just joking.
Keep it coming, man.
You know the vibe. Hey, Wild Block.
Yeah, but Jano, you better keep on winning, man. You better hit him with that 1-2-1-2. Come on, man.
Wait, Y Block, you're in there too? Y Block going everywhere today. Hey, I just wanted to show you what Jano's up to. This is what he does, man.
Like, he's winning too right now.
I think he is winning. Yeah. See, I tap that screen. I give him a rose. That helps him win. 3 roses. He needs a rose. I'll give you a rose, bro.
Let's go. Get the speed thing, y'all. Get the speed.
I'm behind on this trend. I am like
I'm confused. I don't know quite enough about it.
It seems like
Let's fight.
like it's literally a popularity contest, and like
It is. It literally is a popularity contest. But that's cool. I like that.
Do not make it 4-4, chat. Do not make it 4-4.
Okay. We just need 2 more to win. 2 more to win. He needs 1 more. Peanut, thank you. Level up, Rudy. With the freaking level up.
Oh.
Let's go, baby. Chat, they're not shooting. They are not shooting.
Oh man, that's actually kind of close. So what happens? So when he just wins a round?
Yep.
Let's go, Tank. Let's go, Tank. Appreciate you, Tank, man. You know the vibe. Shut your ass up. Let's go, chat. Hey, chat, work together.
We are broadcasting.
I would love to see this.
What's good with it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, chat. Listen, he's done. You know what I'm saying? Work together and cook her, chat.
Come on, get that Jay. Get that Jay.
She's done. You know what I'm saying? Talking about she got smoke. Where the smoke at?
All right, cool. That's enough of Jano. I just wanted to show y'all what he's up to.
Yeah, no,
was cool.
that's
That was
awesome.
cool.
That's actually legit. Like the fact that if he's making good money and like as out of living, that's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, go follow him. The official Jano. We don't have too much of this show left, everybody. Kenny, you hitting the gym today?
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
All right. Well, oh, look at that. Look at Charlie. Charlie in the booth right now.
Bug right here. I let this He's just taking it too. Oh, look. What's up, baby?
Well, you'll like this next segment, actually.
What we got going on?
Hip hop gets voted as the best music genre to work out to. What's your favorite genre to work out to?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like right there with hip hop and then good old rock.
Yeah, I think heavy metal and EDM. That's what I like.
I do like a little EDM. It just I get too zoned out. My ADD goes crazy. But I like if I hear a good like guitar riff or like some like a nice like synthesizer going into 808s, like I just go crazy. Mm-hmm. I get a good pump from that.
Well, hip hop won when it was voted on. 8 was choir. I don't know who's working out to the choir. Maybe it's like that, like that you hear in all the horror movies.
The building was like, oh
yeah,
oh.
You all know that one from your favorite horror movie. Country music, Luke working out the Luke Combs.
I can do it on a random, maybe once or twice, but it throws me off. It's just like I want my Chevy back.
Seriously, right?
Like,
maybe that Chattahoochee get you going. R&B, that's weird. Heavy metal, that's my number one. I can actually listen to like Master of Puppets, or I can listen to Put My Fingers into My Eyes. What's that? Slipknot.
I wake and bleed into. Yeah, I love Slipknot.
Or
shout out to Corey Davis. He's done a lot, like a lot of people. He actually is a producer now, and he's just going crazy. He's the lead singer of Slipknot.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Corey Taylor, yeah, he's
legend.
Dope.
Hey, let's go over, because I feel like if you spend a lot of time in the gym, you have like your all-time favorite gym songs. What are some of yours?
Ooh,
what gets you fucking going? 10 out of 10.
All right, we're going to say
Superhuman Motivation.
Lose Yourself by Eminem is like the number one for everybody. Blue Notes by Meek Mill. Dreams and Nightmares too. That's just a gimme, but that song's also like red flagged in the club now. So it's like
I have an amazing edit of that I got to send you. It's working so well.
Please do. Kevin Gates. Anything really about Kevin
Gates?
You
really do work out the hip hop.
Yeah. And then one more is just Slipknot, like you were saying earlier.
See, that's the kind of time I'm on. See, I listen to a lot of hip hop. When I'm in the gym, here's some of my all-time workout songs.
Oh, A Day to Remember. Sorry.
Oh, that I listen to a lot of A Day to Remember.
I'm made of wax, Larry. What are you made of?
I listen to that a lot. Is that
Don't break, never gonna let you fall.
In the beginning, he's just screaming like a madman. Yeah, I think I know that one. But my all-time favorite, I think, might be Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Oh, my God.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. That is a great song, dude. That'll make you turn into it.
I think of pro wrestling because that's like one of the themes of pro wrestling. So just like,
I always want to drop that at college night. I always wanted to drop that at Cowboy Coast, but I don't know if everyone remembers that song, but I love that song.
There is a sick edit where they at least go through the first set of chorus and like the verse, and then one, nothing sold to me, two, like, and then it goes, making my way downtown, walking.
Oh
fast.
my gosh,
and it's so perfect.
Daisy B just said, dude, Bodies is the workout song. It is. See, if you learn anything from this show, if you're working out and you're losing motivation, Drowning Pool, Bodies, trust me, it's going to be good.
Oh yeah.
And I do what's that song by Slipknot that goes, I push my fingers into my eyes?
Wait and Bleed?
It's one of their it's their biggest song.
Psychosocial?
It's their biggest song. Let me just give it a quick Google.
I want to say it's Psychosocial, Wait and Bleed, Duality, or
it's that one. It's Duality.
Duality.
It's Duality by Slipknot. That's another big one for me. And then a lot of A Day to Remember, like you said, like Sonic. What's that one?
A Day to Remember.
Tails, not Sonic, or something.
Yeah,
That's a
Tails,
good one.
not Sonic. I'm made of wax, Larry. What are you made of? There's the one with the female singer that's like really good, but it's also sad. But it's like, wait patiently.
Oh, Monument by A Day to Remember is a big one for me. Oh,
that's a good one, yeah.
Because you know what really gets me going? That ending part where it's like $20 says you'll remember me when you see me on your TV screen. That's every musician who knows that song.
The drum riff goes crazy on that one too.
Yeah, $20 says you'll remember me when you see me on your TV screen. What does he say after that? It won't be it might be the first time, but it won't be the last time.
Yeah, that sounds about right there.
God, I love that part. That gets me going. Because people like me, that's what we think about, you know. One day I'm going to make it. One day I'm truly going to make it. You're going to see me on that TV.
Oh, Daisy, that's a good one too. Papa Roach. I love me some Papa Roach.
Ooh, I love playing that one.
Yeah.
Cut my life into pieces. I like using that as a DJ too.
Oh yeah,
I got a good edit.
You got some fun times with that one.
Yeah, I do lip gloss.
I do like that.
Lip gloss beat over top of Last Resort is a killer. Cross match.
Suffocation, no breathing. My lip gloss is popping.
That's a good one. All right, we're almost out of time here, everybody. I got a few more things to show you. Kenny Flight, thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for having me. Sorry about that, guys. I set my alarm a little too late, and thank you again to my girl, Emma, and thank you to Chris. I appreciate both of y'all for waking me up.
I appreciate you too, man. You got him here before the show was over. That's great.
Yeah, like I literally, I woke up 10:07, got here at 10:20.
Hey, it's been a good episode so far. We're here in the podcast
really hope nobody
studio.
from work's watching this right now for my day job, because that.
Are you supposed to be there right now?
Oh no! I mean about my time of like how I woke up and got here in like 10 minutes.
That's
and
funny.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you can do that for your fucking podcast."
Yeah, that's what he normally does. That's what he normally does, right?
Yeah.
All right, I guess this is the last Last thing I got for you, just a little discussion. Nelly made waves.
Oh, I was hoping you went on this one.
He claims the 2000s were the toughest era in hip hop ever, and he's absolutely right.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Like he mentions your favorite of all time, Luda. And the thing is, like, yeah, he literally goes off like DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Kanye.
Oh wait, I still got Jano up here. There we go.
All of us are fighting for one spot.
Well, you get what he's saying. I thought they would have like more examples of who he said, but yeah, we can go over it ourselves. We know who he's talking about.
He's
songs I had to go against.
Also, shout out to that man's diet. He's like 40 something, almost 50,
looking good,
and like still shredded.
He's definitely looking good. And remember him from The Longest Yard?
Yeah,
he is an athlete.
A hell of a running back in that movie. But yeah, no, that time, man, like, dude, he had Ride with Me.
He's one of the greatest ever.
Hot in Here.
He doesn't get enough credit. Ride in Me and Hot in Here, two of the greatest songs ever.
No, that's Nelly Furtado.
Country Grammar.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, he's got easily like 5 songs that are all like.
And then like later in his career is kind of slept on too. You remember The Fix?
Dude. Oh, can we also establish this guy is the one who broke the barriers for country and hip hop across?
Very true. Very true.
What's the song to me? Over and Over Again.
Oh my gosh. Dude. That is the first great hip hop country hybrid.
Yes.
With Tim McGraw, and that is one of the most beautiful songs of all time.
Dude, it's such a classic.
All in my head.
Think about it over and over. If they do a redo, Kane Brown.
Yeah, right.
Or Morgan Wallen on there, and like, it's
then
stellar.
Just a little bit later in his career, just a little bit.
Yeah,
with
Florida Georgia line. And I found out, and again, this is just random. They broke up a while ago, and then Tyler Hubbard did the 5'9" song.
Yeah, he's a solo guy now.
Yeah, and the other guy, I think he's more on the production kind of side of things.
Yeah, Hubbard's good. He's good.
It was more random, but like, yeah, that like Nelly set like. He set his standard and he set his like name amongst all these big names, and it's so impressive that he doesn't really get talked about in the same category.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron, because he was going up against Ludacris, DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem,
Kanye,
Lil Wayne, Kanye.
Dude, the names, like, you can even say the Game 50.
Even guys who like aren't looked at, Akon, even like guys like Mike Jones who aren't looked at as like goats, but they were good. They had hits,
yes. Sipping sidewise on 44s.
David Banner,
Old Grain I'm gripping.
Love that song. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement. The 2000s were the greatest era of hip hop ever. I think that's definitely an easy thing to say.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say like, it is really true.
90s had Tupac and Biggie. 80s had some older guys.
Like, we'll say like early 90s, late 80s, like, Run DMC, Wu-Tang.
Run DMC, Wu-Tang for the 80s. Or maybe they're 90s too, yeah. But Run DMC for the 80s, yeah.
Tribe Called Quest, all those guys.
Yeah.
Really,
some people really love Tribe.
Like Boom Bap. Like that kind of era. But it is kind of true. They say the older you get, the more the current music sucks.
That's how I feel. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, this modern rap, this Playboi Carti rap.
It is not it.
It's like anti-music. I can't believe people get down with this stuff.
It's like the shit you want to turn off. And it's like somebody made a joke and they literally took it too far.
It is. It's like a satire gone wrong. That's what like this new Kanye album, I play it because it makes the kids go crazy. But
the only one I like is Carnival.
And yeah, I like it too. And really, all it's go.
Yeah, it's that ambiance of the hook. Go. She ride the dick like rodeo.
Everything is super sexual with Kanye. Everything's about dick and riding dick.
The whole cover.
Yeah.
And like, if anything, we're doing all this investigating on Fabulous. Kanye's there just as much as Kanye is on that Epstein list.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is he on that list?
If Jimmy Kimmel's on that list, I guarantee you Kanye West is going to be on that list.
Jimmy Kimmel sucks, man. He used to be cool.
But also, you can't think of a single bad thing really on the top of your head that Jimmy Kimmel has done. But then you're telling me Kanye, that's something don't add up, right?
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel used to be funny. But
you look like I'm more of a Jimmy Fallon guy myself.
Yeah, I like Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, I'm a fan of him. He's good vibes.
And then, before we go, Jay Leno, that's who I was thinking of.
He was cool.
He was funny. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, late night shows, man. This is I kind of got a late night show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Studio
Every
2 with
Monday.
DJ KP. Every Monday at 9 p.m. We go live. It's uncut, uncensored, unfiltered. And, of course, we do KP in the morning every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. with my boy Kenny Flight.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate you coming
And
in
I
yet again.
promise next week I will be on time.
And, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We told you a little bit earlier, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you just want to help us out a little bit, please click that subscribe button, share it with your friends, and make sure you tune in this Monday at 9 p.m. We got another action-packed episode for you. Kenny, do me a favor, wave at that camera right there. We love y'all.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Catch you again next week.
See you next time.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No, thank you, bro. Sorry about that. I woke up. People were calling me, looking around. I was like, Emily called me like twice. This one was like, oh, okay, I'm up.
Yeah, never worry too much about it, but it worked out great. It worked out great.
I'm really trash. You know, like, whew.
I gotta get ready for my studio sessions for the day. I got 4 hours. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's why I don't even do it. I don't do contracts and I don't do deposits. I just go. I've been canceled on literally, I think, once in my entire career, and I was like, whatever. I guess I got an off day. I was working.
Yeah, I like that too. I like it to that way because I've been getting a lot of the same dates. Everybody wants September.
And then sometimes they want a contract just to make them feel better. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, I just get a little cool. I ain't gonna take my time. I just like literally change it.
Yeah. And I've literally been telling all my people that I don't do contracts my entire career. It's been working out well for me, honestly.
I just contracts is unnecessary.
All right, man. Have a good workout.
I will do. I'll think of what about me.
Oh, yeah, man. What KP in the morning's for? I'm not even sure yet. I gotta go book somebody. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, man. Later.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.
And don't forget about Studio 2 with DJ KP, the Eastern Shore's #1 live podcast. We go live every Monday at 9 p.m. Make sure you tune in and hop in that chat because that's the best part of the show. That chat gets active. We do music reviews together, 1 out of 10. We react to videos. We discuss topics. It's a great time. Please tune in this Monday at 9 p.m. Check out my radio show today at 5 p.m. I'm on Power 101.7, everyone's favorite radio station, every weekday at 5 p.m. for the old school versus new school mix. Check it out, guys. It's a good time. And come find me live. I do Warehouse at Saturday nights. Warehouse on Saturday nights.